Gotta get one. Oh, we don't have no. I'm just playing. We finna get to it though, bro. It's that video right here. That Jake Smith. Let's go.
On March 24th, 2024, an officer pulled over a vehicle for an exhaust making excessive noise.
Oh, that's like that, Sheriff's Office. They do. We're not stopping you as your exhaust.
Guilty, yeah. One thing I don't like about that, because y'all know I ride motorcycles now, and I'm keeping 100, bro. All my exhaust is legal. We just do that for the fun of it. You know what I'm saying? Why buy a car and have it roll around like a. You're supposed to get the exhaust so it sounds loud in the muff. Make the car look better. The sound make the car look better, make the motorcycle look better. Because you don't want to get a car like that and it sound like a lawnmower. Like a microwave. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get any. They just be needing up the police squad.
You can't have your exhaust any louder than the way it comes from the factory. You got your driver's license, registration.
Who cares?
Okay, I got you.
I say it's a ticket for that for all the exhaust.
You could. I can tell you right now, I'm not giving you a ticket for it.
First off, if you got anything on you, you shouldn't have a fucked up whip. How you gonna have a messed up whip and you got everything on you? Just disrespectful.
He talk his top lip go
Are
to
you
his
the
nose.
registered owner of this vehicle? Okay. Put the car apart, shut it off for me.
That's all we need. Are you the registered owner? No. Oh, okay. Hey, can y'all park this real quick? We don't need backup over here because these niggas did something. He can't say the nigga part. I can. These niggas did something. Tough use car.
Give me the keys real quick. Yeah. All right, just sit tight.
Why you take the keys? So you want to drive away, Bills? But still,
Gotta take the keys. You listen, why is they might get old on you.
I tell y'all all the time, bro, when backup comes, you're going to jail. I should be so nervous, bro, especially as a black person. You be like, damn, a regular traffic stop, no license, no registration, cool. They ain't find no guns, no drugs, no money, like over $10,000. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That second car come, bro, your heart goes straight to your ass. Them butterflies are stupid crazy. You ever been to Six Flags? Superman ride? Worse than that. No lie. Worse than that. Nigga, no,
So it smells like 31. The passenger has a big.
He said it smells like
bulge in his
31.
pocket.
We know what 31 is.
It's kind of like hold something.
It smell like 31. What's that weed?
If you want to take him and search this, because it reeks of weed.
Exactly.
I learned something new today because I
It
swear
ain't
to
your
God, my
car.
mama rest in peace.
Car smell like weed. You a YN.
The
Don't
police
look
pulled
like
me
you
over
get
and asked me,
haircuts.
can we search your car, Mr. Ghost? For what? It don't smell like 31. You learn something new every time you watch this shit, bro.
Show that. You know that.
The passenger looked like he have a bulge in his pocket. So what? That could be some fruit snacks, fool. It's a Rice Krispie treat. We ain't got this video for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
What's that? For what? Huh? For what? I don't know. She's like, I'll talk to her in a minute.
Find it on. A boy got wicks in his head.
Mind if I pat you down for weapons or anything? Yeah.
They'll go to jail.
Oh, what's in your pocket?
This is a charger.
Do you want to take it out for me? Put on my head? Do I just have a seat on the bumper for me?
Then I step out the question. This chapter stop. All right, so
She knows something in that car.
You have anything on you? Yes, sir. Come on. Oh. No weapons? No. Nothing illegal on you? Yes. Keys. Touch me, sir. Come over here. I am. I'm sneaking from over here. We are, yes. You don't have to touch me, sir. Put your hands on the car. Hello. Stop.
What did they just see on this nigga, bro? There's no way in hell they could just walk up to him while he coming out like that and just say zero. What the fuck is a zero? That means nothing's happening. What's zero? I seen the pistol on his hip. They had to, bro. That's why when he hopped out, he said, "Don't touch me." This fool was a real one, because I promise y'all. If this was any other hood nigga, bro, this bitch going to jail. Why you say that, Ghost? Because he putting it on the seat and gonna say that gun is not mine. This car not mine. I'm just riding as a passenger. She knew something was up in that car. If he still got that pistol on him, that's my guy. He can put this little bitch in a mold.
Stop.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing.
Don't move. He's got something up on the front of his pants.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
Oh, you.
But tell me, how the hell did you get out the car and can't conceal a pistol, bro? You don't even need to have that shit. Let's keep it real, nigga. You up here, get out the car, police trying to touch you, say, "Hey, don't touch me, squad. Please don't touch me, sir." But then you walking right here with the pistol up on you where it's like
Showing.
visible. Even though there's no search the nigga and take it anyway. I fuck with him for the simple fact he didn't get his girl caught up in no mess. He could have easily left that up in the car. Said it ain't mine. They would have took both of them down. And 9 times out of 10, they would have pinned it on the driver. At the end of shit. Good Lord, I'm just a passenger, bro. He a real one for that. We keep it real.
You got any other weapons on you? So you got on you? Okay, fine.
What kind of put together ass block is that? That's a throwaway for real, bro. I promise y'all, bro. The slide on that Glock is from another Glock. The spring on that Glock is from another Glock. The barrel on that Glock is from another Glock. The handle on that Glock is from a. That's I can tell. That green shit at the bottom tells it all. And no, that's not a. Let me see. That's the rubber piece. They put a rubber piece on that Glock, but I'm telling you, that's a throwaway, bro.
Yeah, I get my big mom. I get them. I get my big mom.
Yeah.
What? Huh? For what?
I'm going to jail. But I don't get how you don't know your baby mama know about heart. It's your baby mama. I like him, though. You got kids about this woman. You ain't finna put her up in no bullshit.
You better tell her something.
Sister mine, I'm going to jail for it. It's fools twice his age. That's not this real. That's not this mature to go ahead and take the rap. Over there, bitch. You know what I'm saying? He too good for that.
100%. Yeah. You're 19 years old and you got a handgun on you.
So,
Huh? And you're reaching in your pocket while you're walking towards deputies.
you're trying to hide. You wasn't trying to shoot your
Not good.
I'm saying, but I'm not bothering anybody. I ain't messing with no one.
No, man.
I know I'm saying, y'all say we got pulled for, this what I'm saying, y'all say we got pulled for what? What do we get?
He's the one that pulled you over. Okay? You're 19 years old. You got a handgun in your waistband. And I'm pretty sure it has a switch on it.
Switch.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
You know what that is.
Somebody switch. You know what?
that nigga playing stupid as hell, bro. Soon as you get you a Glock and you look at that motherfucker, right on the back of it, right on the back.
Yep.
At a slide, you can tell if it's a switch on it or not, bro.
Yep.
Even matter of fact, I wanna.
Yep. You know if that shit look different.
Sure the fuck do. That Glock is put together like a buck, bro. It sure does. It sure does, bro. I'm going to the feds. One thing about a pistol, bro, you get pulled over with a pistol, a regular pistol. It could be a Glock, it could be a SIG, it could be whatever, bro. A regular pistol. You ain't supposed to have it in your city. You got a felon. I mean, you a felon, probation, parole. You're going to jail for it, straight up. You know what I'm saying? They take you to, you're going to jail.
No
Then you
question
might end up in
asked.
prison after that.
No
But if you
questions
got a
asked.
switch on it, now it's a federal crime.
Yep.
You ain't going to the county jail, bro.
Nope.
You ain't going to the state prison. You going to
Nope.
the federal prison
Yes,
squad.
sir. Where they know your
That's the
name.
difference. He looks stupid. Like, what you mean a switch? Nigga, I don't know what no switch is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what that is.
Damn, you cooked.
Somebody
Yeah, you
said
got-
switch.
Take the
Right.
deal.
Right.
Take the
That's what
goddamn deal.
And that's one thing about guns, bro. I like
You better
clean-
take the
I like
goddamn
clean
deal.
guns, not for what I'm about to say now.
You better take
I
the
like clean
goddamn
guns,
deal.
not for what I'm about to say now. All right.
You going to the federales. You gonna be where Brick
When you
Baby
clean
at.
them, you gotta know how to break them down and put them back together. Bro, if you run around with a switch, you should know how to break that gun down and put it back together.
No,
The
no, no,
police
no.
get behind
No,
you,
no,
bro.
no, no, no.
A switch is like,
No.
it's a small little square.
If you got a
spot.
switch,
It's like,
and you get pulled over, as soon as the
size
car
of a
stops,
pound later,
run!
a little bit thicker. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, run like a
Just
slave.
throw
Get
it
up out of
the
there.
window. They ain't gonna be able to see
You
that,
going to
especially
jail,
if it's
jail.
nighttime.
You better, boy, you
Because that's
saying
federal
boat.
crime,
Get
bro.
up out of there.
You don't want them problems. I promise you, don't. You don't want them. The hardest niggas in the world don't want them problems. I'm telling you, bro.
Look at that. We try to give you 8 to 10
Tell
years
me.
for your first time. Hey, that's a long sit down. That's a long sit down. And you got the wicks.
Be on phone with your mom.
They ain't trying to hear you don't know what a switch is. You got the wicks.
Okay.
As long as you got the wicks, they don't believe nothing you talking about.
2783, like the black belt passenger, the one that's taking your criminal history and then looking for felonies. Is this your brother or anything? Friend? Acquaintance?
You didn't hear what he said?
Your brother or anything?
Can I walk to her? She can walk over there.
That was racial.
And then this fool was ready.
That was racial. This your brother or
Is bro
anything?
going on a drill? Because why you got a ski mask, gloves, a Glock with a switch? Where is she about to take you, bro?
Mm-hmm.
She knows she's not gonna see this nigga for a long time. She know it. We know it. 19, especially if he got other felonies, this fool is cooked. He cooked 5 years plus for sure.
She's gonna walk
But
over.
as far as coming over here, she's a hold up right there.
5 years plus for sure.
That's why I said 5 to 8. DJ Ghost, you late. I said 5 to 8 as soon as I heard it.
Yeah,
You go do 5 to 8. So you pick in between.
You give us a second.
You keep playing with them, the numbers is going up.
Yep, it works.
Hey, babe, can I get y'all number? Go for our people. Can y'all run me down the numbers? All right,
You better get them numbers. You ain't gonna have them again.
I need y'all numbers.
No, he's
Pull
going
him
to
out. He has
Yeah,
a
he
loaded
know he
handgun in his
gone.
waistband. He's not old enough to have a handgun. He's also got what looks like crack in his pocket and a bunch of weed in his pocket. Ski mask and gloves, so it doesn't look super good.
Damn, bro.
We just
Crack.
getting rid of what?
This nigga get caught with crack
Don't matter no
in
more.
2025?
Get you a lawyer and figure it out.
Hell yeah.
Whatever cause they pulled you over for,
You gotta
they
fight it
found
from
a
there.
gun on you with a
Yeah,
switch.
you gotta fight from the
dope,
car.
and weed.
You gotta get caught. You gotta start
It
from when
don't
they
matter what
pulled
they
you over.
pulled you over for. Get you a lawyer
Yeah,
and
you gotta
get
start
him
from
to try to
there.
get that shit thrown out. Because
Yeah.
as of now,
Yeah,
you cooked.
yeah, you cook.
I don't
You
care
got
if y'all
crack,
y'all shit
weed,
sauteed,
the gun, the
fried,
gloves, the ski mask.
air fried, boiled,
Shh,
in
nigga,
the
where was you
ovens and
going?
flames.
You gave him a clear cut case
Any way
of
you could think this nigga
overcook
is
me.
cooked,
I'll see
bro.
you later.
I would be so mad.
Y'all stop up with traffic. This is a traffic stop, so I know my rights. I'm just saying, what these all? I know what these all.
What's your right?
Because and I'm just need everything from camp.
Because the car smells like marijuana.
Okay,
We're pulling your car out of it to go search it because it smells like marijuana. And when you stepped out, that deputy noticed you had a handgun stuffed in your waistband or pocket or whatever, and that's why you're putting handcuffs. Okay?
Like,
Okay.
honestly,
That nigga hit with it. Okay.
anything that
Like we gotta break it down to you. The way we pulled you out the car. Okay.
Problem. She was just the driver.
She's not
See,
trouble for anything.
Real quick.
She's trying to get her
They
out.
up there beefing at the house, squad. She already don't like the baby daddy. Real quick, whatever up in there, whatever y'all find that's
That's it.
illegal, it's that nigga shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what she there for.
My
Don't
sister
take
ain't
my
got nothing to
sister.
do with this. We know. We ain't
He
bust
said
her.
we know.
You know, this nigga got a record. He got weights in his
Hell
hair.
yeah,
He
she
black.
big
It's
telling
the
on him.
female.
No,
You know
my
how
sister
y'all
was
get
just
down, bro.
driving. I told her not to fuck
She
with this
don't
nigga.
like that nigga. I'm telling y'all, bro.
She's going to get a ticket for a driver's license. That's it.
I told her not to fuck with this
Make sure you got
nigga.
nothing else on.
He thought he was Julio Julio. And look at his dumb ass. That nigga finna do a drill with some flip flops. Oh man, 2025 for real.
Get that number.
Man, he got the baby face today. By the time he get out, that nigga gonna look like a full-fledged boxer.
That's that young nigga shit, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. That's that young nigga shit. Y'all just get numbers, store it under their name, and never see the number again, bro. I'm from back in the days when we used to write number on our hand.
Yeah, I know my mama's number for sure.
Bro.
I know certain numbers for
Not
sure.
only that, in today's time, how you don't know your mama number by heart?
That's what I said.
Your mama,
my mama number. I know my
and baby
mama
number not by heart, whether you like it or not. Them are the two most important people in your life. She got your kids, and it's your mom. You her kid.
And you don't know
I
the
don't
number.
remember them numbers, squad. That don't make,
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
that's some young nigga shit.
You
to
can get
me,
lost in
bro.
the forest and you don't know your mama number. So you just stored it. You was too busy. Get your dumb ass out of here. Don't even got an address. Look at that shit.
Call it ATF.
With all points in it, too.
Hollow
And he
points.
has gloves,
Ski mask.
Gloves, ski masks, hollow points, crack, and weed. Nigga, they cleaned up the streets with you. I ain't gonna lie. They cleaned up the streets with your dumb ass. This nigga got caught with everything. Crack in 2025. Crack,
They
weed,
said they gonna call it ATF,
Switch,
bro. Do y'all think
gloves,
they need to
ski
change
mask,
they-
and Fila
because
slip. Oh,
ATF
he got the Fila flip flops.
stands for
Fila.
alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
Ross dress for less.
This was back then when they had moonshine. It was cracking people for serving illegal alcohol, illegal
Nah, fuck
tobacco.
that goes.
Well,
Fuck
today,
that
both of
goes.
those is legal now.
This nigga got the
So
motherfucking
they changed
Fila
the A and the T.
Ross
Just keep
slides on.
the F for the
He
firearms,
got the
right?
Fila
Whatever.
Ross slides on. Get caught with
Anyway,
a
let's
Glock,
get you a smoke box, squad.
switch, weed,
Right
crack,
now,
gloves,
link in the
ski
description.
mask,
They
and he
don't.
said, "Why
Ain't
you pull me
gonna lie.
over?"
Ain't fuck with me, so why not? You know what I'm saying?
That's just
Other
young
than
nigga
that,
shit.
y'all be cool. Y'all
Look,
stay safe.
You needed somebody to apply.
Okay.
This nigga got caught with the whole kit, no jury.
No, listen.
He got caught with the whole kit, no jury.
Okay?
Possession
gloves,
of machine gun,
ski
possession of crack cocaine, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. This nigga was a felon. Oh my God. Possession of ammo by a convicted felon. Possession
Hollow
of
tips.
concealed firearm by a
Yeah, hollow tips.
You see how they find ways to charge you for the same shit 2 and 3 times. If you got possession of a machine gun, that's one, right? Possession of a firearm by a convicted felon.
Yeah, that's the extra charge.
I'm a convicted felon.
That's
that
an
has
extra
a firearm.
charge.
Just charge me for that. How the fuck you
No,
gonna charge me for the machine
because
gun
it's two separate
and the
ones.
firearm when it's the
Because-
same damn thing,
No,
bro?
because if you got caught with a firearm,
And then
it's a regular firearm.
possession of
When
a
you put the
firearm
switch on
while
it, it's
in
a
commission of
machine
a felony.
gun. But he said we gotta call ATF, dumbass ghost. You ain't been to
That
jail.
shit don't make resisting without
talking.
arrest.
You talking? You ain't
I
never
mean,
been to jail
resisting without
before.
violence.
You ain't never been to jail before, ghost. You cap. I'm the real YouTuber, nigga. I
Anyway,
YouTube,
just like I
YouTube,
told
nigga.
y'all, squad,
Nigga, they can charge you separate, nigga.
all these ain't gonna stick in court. I know it ain't, but he still cooked, bro.
He got the good.
That possession with
Come
a
on,
firearm by a convicted felon, that's 5 years off top. Then they gonna charge him. Let me tell you the ones that's finna stick for sure. The possession of crack cocaine, sticking.
Gone. Yep.
Possession of a firearm by a convicted felon,
Yes.
sticking.
Yes, for sure.
Possession of ammo by a convicted felon,
Yes.
sticking.
Sticking. Let's go.
Possession of a concealed firearm, sticking.
Yes, sir. Keep going.
That resisting arrest,
Yes, sticking.
possession of a firearm.
Sticking. He pulled back and said,
that,
"Don't touch me."
Possession of
As soon as he
firearm,
said, "Don't
commission of
touch me,"
felon, them two
that's
not
resisting
sticking,
arrest.
bro.
It is. You said, "Don't
Them
touch
two
me."
not sticking.
You can't tell the police, "Don't
But the
touch
rest
me."
of the motherfuckers, they ain't gonna keep going out, okay? Damn, man, bro, I wasn't even strapped like that, bro.
He said I wouldn't be strapped like that on parole.
Stay my ass in the house. Y'all be cool though. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next video. I ain't gonna go on the hiatus like I did. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been on this channel, but not no more.
Couple
Y'all stay
weeks.
safe,
Come
man.
on,
100.
Ghost. You still getting all these videos, and nigga? Oh hell no, man. I can't accept that, man. Niggas go for weeks and don't be on there, and then I miss a couple of days, and niggas be talking shit in the DM. Oh hell no, this shit ain't fair, man. Come on, man. Y'all, man. Come on, man. Y'all be letting these cats from Madagascar get a up on everybody. And then DJ Ghost was talking about a whole lot of stuff. You don't know that he can't charge him with the set. You can charge him separately like a motherfucker. What you talking about, nigga? That's how I know you ain't been nowhere. Hell yeah, they could charge you for the strap, machine gun, because it's not a regular gun, nigga. You have a switch put on there, which makes it a machine gun. It's not a regular gun. Then they could charge you, yes, separately for felon with a firearm. That's two separate charges. Then you got caught with the crack. That's a charge. Then you got caught with the weed. That's a charge, depending on what state you in. And nigga, resisting arrest, you told the police when he said he seen a firearm on you, oh, don't touch me. That's resisting arrest already. He got you on camera. What you talking about? That ain't this and this ain't that. Shut your bitch ass up. We're gonna hop in Chicago and see how these niggas be doing no jumper niggas. This is the 40s. This is like the 40s when they bring niggas to their hood and show how everything go down. Look at this young ass nigga. Look at this young ass nigga. Look at this young ass nigga. This nigga blinking in broad daylight. Blinking in broad daylight. In the hood liquor store with the blicks on him. Come on, man. That nigga look 12. You know goddamn well that nigga ain't finna fight nobody. He gonna talk big shit. And he ain't finna fight. This nigga what? This nigga, what, 110 pounds? I say he 110 pounds, 12 years old. And he got a bigger gun on him. If he drop it, nigga, you slap him, he gonna drop it, nigga. For show that.
Man, I was just gonna say what anybody can up on. You spoken at this point now. I'm gonna need you to like and leave a comment. Also,
I'm glad LA ain't like Chicago.
On the couch
this shit be
I
fucked
ain't gonna
up.
let them know who we at, man. Let them know who got on the couch with us. Everybody already know ain't nothing. I don't teach none of that. I'm buddy grade. I know exactly how I'm talking about. It is me and my big brother out here too. I ain't gonna lie.
Me and my baby brother out here. These young niggas is showing bare face with straps, with extendo clips. This nigga in the black looked like he 12 years old with a gun that got more bullets than he been alive. Bet that. I bet you. What up? I bet you this nigga got a gun on him. The number behind it is older than he is. And the bullets he got in the motherfucking extended clip is more than he been on these motherfucking planet Earth. Even if he got 16 shots, nigga. That nigga ain't even 16 years old. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. This nigga looks 12 years old. Up in a big old strap. What's that? That ain't no regular 9. Y'all tell me what that is. Because there's so many different ones. I don't even know no more. I ain't a gun specialist. But I know that clip got more bullets than he been on planet Earth. This dude look 12 years old, showing gun, extended clip. I wonder if he gonna be dumb enough to show if it's a switch. No, he got the ski mask on his head, but he showed dumb enough not to pull it over his face on the couch. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Man. They see the 102 and all that.
The claim they did.
Like I said, but say we skid row, so that I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, we used to, post on the road before the year block was even made, but I ain't gonna lie, we originally 170 year block heavy game.
Now I was gonna speak on that too, because I was doing my little research on like the area and all that, and they were saying that it was basically like the shorties of Skid Row. So I was like, basically like what's that about?
My big cousin, he said from that Pappy was originally from Pappy, not even real. Pappy is originally from 160. He was going to make, you know what I'm saying? But Pappy used to always be on the road. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, I was in this since I was a shorty, so like everybody on my dad, everybody like, who ones know me, I ain't gonna lie. And a lot, see, like when they be saying like, yeah, we scared of stories, that brought up 100 years, like that game, y'all own on my dead brother. Ain't none of that.
On my dead brother.
100 to the bird. We got big bro in my dead bird.
On my dead brother.
Shout out to P2. Shout out to P2. I can't think about
When the last time y'all went to school? That's what I want to know.
I can't say I took my shorty on his first drill. He never was the same. I just shorty, look.
So y'all basically like y'all started your own crowd, basically like this. What this is, the Yale Block.
Nah, that 2 years basically, I ain't like walk. Basically, on my brother grade, I ain't gonna lie, it was like 2019, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like 2019, we started that. I mean, from my move, but
2019, we started that shit.
So that's
God
like, that's at
damn.
least like what, like 6 years. So it's crazy.
Man,
like,
if he say 2019, nigga, that shit was 2022.
What age did y'all jump out?
Look at this nigga.
I'm 17 years old. I'm not gonna back down nothing.
So that's about like 11 years old.
Look at this nigga. Just aiming pole at regular cars.
I think I switch, I can't even walk.
13? Age did you jump out?
Hey, 14. You see, I just walked up on the neighbor. I just walked up on the neighbor. It was like, yeah, see, even though I don't live over here, a lot of come take pictures of this street. I don't even live over here. I got, they moved me out the
So
creek.
you actually like locked in with like the neighbors, like no flip around here.
But look, I was like, look, so you know, when 99 they be saying like, yeah, they moved me out my house on my dead, but only reason, only reason I moved out that crib is because it got raided on. You felt like he's lying.
Now I wasn't gonna speak on that because that's like too goofy for like me to bring up, but like, what's up with like that allegation? Because I was gonna coming across that a lot.
What's up with that allegation? Charging it up, just charging it up.
Like around like 2020.
So the ops come back and slide on these niggas. They ain't wearing masks.
On my dead brother, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know what I'm saying? He should be back. My dead brother.
So y'all basically like grew up around here, and you too?
This is my house. Like, I got real memories to like dead brother. I got real memories to on camera. Like, go do one thing, blood. I ain't gonna lie, blood. Like real memories, blood. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of real, yeah. This is exactly what we used to be every day.
So how is it to grow up around here, man? It's really like, as soon as you got to like that right there to school, the police be through here.
I ain't gonna lie, folks, it's a short, folks. My first thing means I was what, 14, so.
You got shot at 14?
Yeah, 2 summers in a row, folks.
Was that when you jumped out the
He
porch?
said I got shot 2 summers in a row.
We put in about 1, but just had this focus. So all the shorties, folks, we trying to jump to this, like y'all, they don't ready for the stories get real quick.
So getting shot at like 14, like, I know that made you a little more advanced than
So how old
everybody
is
around
you?
your age. Like, how was that? I know your people's like, how was they like reaction to all that? You getting shot at 14? That's like what? Just starting high school?
My first time ever getting shot, I ain't even go to the hospital. I got off heck. I ain't even go to the hospital.
Real pipe snatch. Them SIT drivers, we gonna scratch out one of those, right?
Like, how did you like? How was that? Like, you 14? Like, how did that play out? Like, that's why you really like jumped off the porch head first. You know, a lot of people outside the city think it's fun and games, but like, if that happened to you, gonna jump off the porch.
I ain't gonna lie, that was like how yeah, I got to go gun now, you know.
Mr. Tate, look, it's one of my neighbors. Look, let's just have a look.
Hey, what don't think I gotta be?
I got put it out like I got to do. Look how deep I was. Hey, Mr. Tate, how you playing, man? Look, that's my real name. I'm telling you, look, this is real, man. Look, I'm telling you, like, look, they be trying to laugh and say, look, Mr. Tate, I know that's how you later. Look, I'm telling you, this is my no real like.
So how was it like to grow up around here though?
No neighbors feel safe in our mouth.
Yeah, because we see like everybody know you and all that. Like you can walk up and have a conversation.
Man, please.
They know
no, listen, I ain't gonna put up there. My dead brother. And since look, I've been since I was 13. We should be back. My brother, most people say never put 19, 18. You know what I'm saying? They back about this bitch doing it. My dead brother. They want to do that.
My dead brother.
Look up.
But look though. My dead brother. But look though.
And then we definitely
My
hear you
dead
like
brother. When the last time you been to school?
I think that's what you said. Like,
And when you gonna comb your shit?
We definitely see him jump over.
That's my brother. That's my brother. He's from 100. When I ain't from 100, he originally from the States, but you know he used to always be on the road.
And we see there's one person that like the whole crowd like y'all gonna keep his name alive. Like, who was he? Like, what was his legacy? What was he known for?
He was a real money getter. My dear brother, like before I even started gaming, he used to come look out for me. I ain't like he used to talk to my sister and everything, but look, he used to come look out for me like, look, bro, have me, you know what I'm saying? Have me bread like that, you know what I'm saying? Like that, that's what I'm saying. That's my real brother. Like I ain't gonna lie. A lot of they be trolls, you know what I'm saying? I let the troll go aside because I know the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so what age was you when he passed away?
Probably that I was like 13.
Okay, so that was when you jumping off the porch too for real.
It really will hype it up. Because I already trying to do little stupid shit. That really will hype it up. You know what I'm saying?
So how did that make you move out here? Because you said he was the money, like he wasn't really on that.
I was moving slow. I ain't gonna put my move like my brother. I give it to her. I least come blow it down. I'll take it in. We ain't had no job. My dead I ain't going back there and say, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going back there and say nothing. Like, it had everybody doing, yeah, that's, come on, everybody has been through, especially if you've been out here for real, you know what I'm saying? They just jumped on the court, get out here when it was cracking, you know what I'm saying? Like they say, it really is.
Yeah. And we, you know, we walking casually, we just back and forth.
And I ain't gonna put my move, you know, like this everyday thing, it's not even an everyday thing, I don't even know. Yeah,
yeah, he was even telling me too, like, we ain't even gonna like front our move, like we just be out because we play the traffic career. You know?
He said we play the traffic
career. We out here every day, this and that. We play out here like this every day. Yeah, I ain't gonna from him. We don't even get about. That's why I get the chance to
see. Now he told the truth. I fuck with him.
I was definitely
gonna
ask
we don't be out here every day like everybody else.
People
like
pulling up around here like videos. Is it safe to be just?
Oh yeah, my shit getting hot.
Because we see like these clubs like a regular person coming through here, like do they gotta be aware of their surroundings?
My dead brother.
Look, anybody get up on.
On my dead brother.
I know you said that video on 9 when they tell us to go to and we went to that fucking.
So you would say it's not safe to come around here?
He said, if you're an old ass man, we're gonna smoke your stupid ass. He said, disrespect. He said, if you're an old ass man, we're gonna smoke your stupid ass. He said, we only want to catch real faces. Oh, now we got some more BDs. I didn't know if they were GDs or BDs. Now I know.
Both of y'all feel that it was tags, both of y'all pages feel like it was a video y'all up and on the hype, man. All the fans is like, man, ask them about this. Now, what's up with this? Yeah, like the fans wanted to know like what's up with that, because they was like, you feel me? I know y'all seen all the comments. There wasn't no context there, but it was just like a video post. So they know what they're doing, though. They patched it up, yeah. They made sure y'all go on the whole day.
He said this shit made up.
But if they be on that, man, when they got that to the season,
yeah, they know the young niggas out. Young niggas. Yeah,
So,
last in.
I don't know. The underbelly like really. That's why I was asking, like, is it safe to be just through here casually, like? Mhm. So, like I said, I got the movie yesterday. What y'all get, man? What's that?
He said, "Come murder one of these little boys." This nigga talking reckless. He said, "Come murder one of these little boys." This nigga do. They wildin'. They wildin'. I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas wildin'.
So what's the do's and don'ts, man? We see y'all on there with the busted windows and all that, but we see y'all ain't really like. We definitely see like people don't care about that gas bill, man.
He said, especially because we out. We out.
But like with the no, we good the little sound right there. But look, like speaking on the topic though, but we was getting a little off. Like I wanted to know, like, cause after y'all put the little stuff and all that, I know y'all probably looked at the videos like, man, I wouldn't even care. But like, how do y'all handle all the fan comments like, man, that's corny or goofy to like up on the hype?
I could tell they don't go to school. They don't even know how to talk good.
Like, they
don't even have a good conversation. I don't even know, like, how you pay them. They don't even know how to do an interview.
Now we all look to do it, man. Like, how far y'all do it, scripts? I know y'all see y'all play chapter. I was saying, like, y'all just got the boost, like, y'all just over there here for, how to say?
Where the next one at? Dang.
Welcome again to the show. Man, I've been listening to something, man. 607 Unc said recently, some of the realest shit I think I heard, man. He said, man, these young nowadays, they so street. He said, they ain't nothing but snitches, man. You think the street code is dead? For sure. Like, for sure. So what's your thoughts on, like, what's changed? What makes you, like, you say it's dead? Like, for sure. What do you see guys that are doing as far as snitching is concerned? Like that the guys didn't do before. Like what's the difference? Like the guys are just willing to just go all out, or they're scared to do time, or they're not really with the shit, or what is it?
Everything you just said. Niggas not really about that. Don't want to be sitting in jail. And then you have the internet. That plays a big part too.
Yeah, how's it going, man?
All is well for the most part.
You just got out of jail.
But
Man.
once again. Out the 10. I get out the 10.
Man. Okay, so how have things been since you've been out of jail?
Big difference.
fast.
It ain't jail. It's the pen.
Fast. So
I got out the pen.
you probably got locked up right after our last interview. Yeah, a couple months after our last interview. Okay, so what? Can you talk about what happened? For sure. What? You know, bitch ass. Yeah, blood on feet. And blood on rules. Like, it was a cold situation, right? Like, I got off the pen for doing 13 years, bro. When I came home, like, if you ask me my opinion, I came home in my mind, right? Like, I was doing something productive. Like, I had a plan, and I was trying to execute my plan. And, you know, you always get some weird shit, robots, haters, and all that other type of shit, like scoring bitches, and, you know, things of the such. So with that being said, like, the last time I was here, I came with Flame and my wife at that time and shit, you feel me? But I had a baby mama. I got kids with it. And when I shook her and went back to my wife, she told my PO. And she told my PO that I hit her. So they booked me. They booked me. I sent her jail for a week. I bailed out. I find the case on the streets for like a year. And I'm finna beat the case. I spent 15 racks on the lawyer. So I was Sheriff Hancock. For real. So the case finna be dropped and all that. We finna beat that shit. And the bitch called my PO again and tell my PO that I'm calling her, I'm threatening her. You feel me? I keep guns. Wherever I go, I got gun stashes in my vehicle. They're homies, bro. I'm on the ankle monitor at the time, too. They come right to where you at. Man, they tracking my ankle monitor to an Airbnb in Long Beach. It's just me and my wife in there. They come, leaders in every week, my PO, his supervisor, and then like 15, 20 Long Beach regular police officers and shit. Then they come up in there and shit. They find 2 blicks. But the reason why they came, they say they came for criminal threats. The criminal threats. Because the bitch talking about threatening, I'm not even worried about you, bitch. I'm focused on trying to get this bag. They ain't hungry, fool. So, man, they knew that shit was bullshit, bro. So when they booked me, they didn't even put that as a charge. Criminal threats. They hit me with like 4 different gun cases, 2 different having ammunition, felon around firearms, type shit, like gang allegation, all kind of weird shit, bro. Just trying to make something stick. Then so I go back to the county for that, and I had to do a violation this time though. So I did like 90 days in the county. Once the 90 days was up, my parole violation was up. I bailed out again. Then so I was out on 2 bails now. My shit went up to like, first it was like 150, 175 or something. So you have to wait inside though for a revocation hearing go first, right?
Correct. I had to take.
They let you out the revocation here, then you went back on the street.
Once I served time for my violation, because I was on parole, so I had to serve my violation first. Then once that was up, I was able to bail out. I bailed out again and shit.
What happens when you first walk in county jail?
I had other people that was getting processed. Oh man, you know, like shared I seen the interview, like what we did. You know, I'm cool. Like it was cool. It was smooth as raining. You know, when you make it to the dorms. I didn't go to a dorm because I'm K2. So when I left, K2 is a keep-away.
Keep on
K2 is a
2000 floor.
keep-away, but now I gotta stay on the 2000 floor.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
2000
gotta
floor,
stay on the
2000
2000 floor. You can't
4000
move.
floor,
You stay on the 2.
That's downtown LA.
Yes.
You
ain't
The reason why I
boy
was
when every day
K2,
put you in the cell.
the last
It's gonna
time,
be
the
2000
time I
something.
went back, when the bitch called and got me sent to jail for
He
that
said the
beat and
bitch
shit,
called.
I was in Supermax. That's like my Magic Mountains and shit.
Yeah, Castell.
I had a squabble and shit over the phone. And
Everything good?
huh?
Take him through it. He paying you.
It's a rotation it's a phone rotation on the phone or whatever. So the people got off the phone live, the niggas told me it was nobody after him. So I'm like, all right, bet. I get on the phone, I dial my number. While I'm waiting, the phone ringing, while I'm waiting for the person who I'm calling to pick up, somebody come like, hey man, it's my phone. The phone was on me, like, ooh, I'm like, all right, bet, go holler at blood. He told me nobody was behind me. Whatever, they take whatever.
That's regular.
Long story short,
That's regular.
no, press it up.
That's
So,
what?
see, I'm not finna hang up, blood.
Yeah, like
It's already the
you already
phone.
paying.
So all they gotta do is now is press 5 to accept the call. So I'm not finna hang up, bro.
Hell no.
So spent off, you come back like, oh, so you just gonna go for the markout? And once he said that, bro, I get off him, blood. You go long, they home, because now I know where this gonna go. I'm
You
not
trying to act
waiting
extra. Yeah, you going for the markout.
We gonna get this out the way, bro. They at home, bro. We get caught and shit. Cause we gonna lie and they at home and everybody. So that's how I ended up getting came to him.
He just got like an eye, or was he like?
Nah, it was
Nah,
another
he was
homie.
just trying to press.
Yeah.
He said it was another homie. He said it was dead homies. It was another homie.
Okay, so
See,
you
he
guys,
said it was dead. He had to
that's
tell him
pay.
in the
Well, what
background. He was
happens-
like another homie.
You know what I'm saying? Like the cops
Yeah,
watching,
homie.
yeah,
Yeah, homie. Another homie.
Yeah, they rush in.
Yeah.
And shit.
Yeah, if you think you big
We on the
blood,
ground
blood's
talking,
gonna
so
get you.
blood was on top of me, blood, so I had blood, so I wasn't finna let blood go, so that way, like, blood can, like, get a cheap shot on me and shit. So, cause I'm telling blood, like, first before we got to the ground, like, we was, like, cause I'm against the wall, so I'm like, blood, come on, bro, the homie right over there, like, blood, break it up, like, stop. The bitch not gonna call her in, y'all not gonna go to the hole if y'all stop. He's like, no, he's fool. I'm like, man, he's a weirdo, fool, a dead homie, bro.
Like, yeah.
Like,
especially if the police tell you, like, break it up and go get y'all shit. All this wrestling and boom, bop, boom,
They
bop.
come in there like, stop. Blood, I'm not finna let blood go. So they tase blood on power, nigga, and when they tase blood and shit, you think?
Yeah, once they use legal force, you gotta go.
They want to ask questions, I ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah.
Whatever.
When they tase and stuff like that, somebody gotta go to the
hole.
hole.
You see how I was the aggressor. So they take us to the hole. We in the hole for a couple of days. They send me to the county and they send blood back to another dorm. So we stayed up there and they paid to us.
K2 Drew back us.
K2 is the people way. It's the people way.
Yeah.
What's that? That means that
Make sure you never see that nigga again.
How long is that? Does that follow you? So like, is that follow you forever now? Like, anytime you go to county jail, you're a people?
No, it's unnecessary.
Like, say if I go to jail right now,
yeah.
and if he's still in the county jail, I'm gonna go back downtown to live. I can't go back.
Yeah, his name gonna make
it. It's
in the computer. Yeah.
He's still in the county jail.
Yeah, he in the
He
computer.
didn't go to the pen or he didn't go
It's
home.
opposite on purpose.
So they gonna keep us away. Type shit.
Different
So
ways.
just keep away from him.
Exactly. Just him.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense, man. Yeah, bro. Okay, now let's say he gets out of jail or he goes to the pen or something. Are you still considered like are they still gonna put you in cells or will you be able to go back to a dorm?
If I go to jail right now and he's in the pen, yeah, I can go back. I can go wherever now.
You go
I
regular.
don't got no people.
Yeah. But if his name, that's what processing is. They gonna make sure he there. If he ain't there, you can go where you want.
Bitch ass. Yeah, blood, I'm back.
He said, bitch ass nigga.
Fool.
See?
What's happened to your personal
And
story?
he be saying it like that because he be on motherfucking YG ass. He be on YG ass.
I'm from California. Treetop Power. Yeah.
Why you ain't never seen this nigga with YG? Just some homies just cock blocking. And if they know you got finesse them, and they know you like that, and you like them, and you can turn into something, just like 4X and X4. They ain't gonna share the limelight. They the homies. They ready to shoot you.
Man, the wonderful infinite. Bobby Dean, everybody know who I am though. Like, I ain't gonna lie, they know who I am. I just been gone. Some people, once they see my face, they'll be like, oh, I wonder what happened to him. Like, type shit.
Okay, now you got an interesting story, man, at 12 years old, man.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened to your 12 years old?
12 years old? I was 12 years old, shit, a lot. First time I got pussy. First time I got shot. First time I sold dope. feel me?
Yeah, take me back to what happened when you got shot. What was you doing?
When I got shot, I was hanging out with a couple childhood friends and
Me
shit.
too. I got shot like
We came home from
16,
school one day.
15.
It's like,
Nigga was so
it's like
scary, he was shooting from a whole block away.
one of the homies that stayed across the street from
I ain't gonna say what hood he
like, we always
from,
go to his house
but it's
and
the
shit.
most famous
After
hood that's
school,
on No Jumper
hang out,
today.
smoke a little weed and whatever. Yeah, we go to
They
the
were
park,
traveling way to
the
Eaglewood to
nearest
get
park
us.
and shit, and play ball or whatever.
That's your
the
off
case
the
may be.
back
So we
friends.
hanging out one day.
That's
and
who I got shot from first.
some ops. You had ops at 12
15, 16 years old. So scary, they was shooting from a block away.
at that time. But a couple of homies was banging already, but the hood that we was in,
You wasn't back.
no, I wasn't banging.
You was just around.
Yeah, these my childhood friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
No,
but the hood we was in with the line hood.
Capone don't understand what you're saying. This is the same thing I said with Bosco. These are not my motherfucking homies, nigga. These are my motherfucking goddamn childhood friends. What are you talking about, my homies? That's why I can't understand how another nigga tell on another nigga. Bruh. Red light, green light. Wash the bikes inside the liquor store. Juicy Juices. Capri Suns. $3-4 chips. Stealing out the store. And we wasn't stealing drink, nigga. We stealing candy. We was stealing candy. That's how we was getting high. You mean to tell me you get in front of these white folks and tell on everything we ever did? God damn, you's a bitch.
So the 7-0 come through, like they said, crowd of black shit. They just come through popping.
Man, how'd that change your life, man? Getting shot at such an early age.
That's when I jumped off the porch. I when I started banging. I got put on after that. But I ain't gonna lie though, before I got put on after that, like nigga was spooked. Like I was scared to like walk home from school. Like lay on the hood. Like I was like, yeah, I was a kid. I was 12 years old, girl, on power. And like I never told this story, right? So once that shit happened, they do what they do. They get on whatever the case may be. Everybody have gangs and shit. You feel me? I'm still in the alley. Cause one of my blood relatives was there too. And so blood hopped back over the gate. Blood called my name.
Oh, it's even worse. It's even worse when you got blood relatives.
Yeah, but I kind of
Oh, you know you acting a fool if you got a blood relative from the hood. I ain't got no blood relative from the hood.
Yeah.
Nigga, my sister thinks she from the hood. She is not from the
We
hood.
go in the house.
Say something stupid about the hood, she will fight all your homegirls by herself. And really be banging the hood like she from there.
Blood older brother in there making beats. So it's his older brother, and then it's me, and then my relative that is in the alley with us. On power. So he's making the beat, this over there listening to the beat, bobbing his head. And
all I can say is, with me growing up in Eaglewood and me being next door to the NHPs, when they said on Power Rule, we said on Bloods, it was the same shit. It wasn't even no difference. Like, the only difference I knew was when we hit the pen. In Eaglewood, the Queen Streets is so close to neighborhood Power Rule. Nigga, if they said on Power Rule, it was like nigga on Bloods. Nigga, if I said on Bloods, nigga, it was like on Power Rule. That's what it was. Nigga, it wasn't no difference. It wasn't no underlining nothing. Nigga, we grew up with all these niggas. What the fuck, nigga? My homeboy? No, my childhood friend. We are not homeboys. Niggas, some of us wouldn't have been from the gang if we wasn't childhood friends. That's why I said, how the fuck a nigga gonna peace treaty? How the fuck is Bosco and Munchie gonna peace treaty when nigga you ain't grow up with the childhood friends, nigga? The fuck you mean? I would have the peace treaty with a childhood friend from Eaglewood families for it to be official. Not no new niggas that's been out of jail and ain't pop shit. Nigga, shut your bitch ass up. Nigga, I would have the peace treaty with childhood friends. Childhood friends, because ain't no nigga can just say we peace treaty unless we was childhood friends. That's what make a peace treaty. Not no Bosco and Munchies. Not no internet bloods. God damn, niggas is crazy. They talking about kicking cat being moved. Nigga, you niggas ain't. Nah, I'm done.
Come on, I'll be playing back. What just happened? I'm like, damn, blood on Cause you niggas skinned me, shot the homie. We the same age. I just start coming. My relative that was there.
Shot the homie. We the same age. How about shot the homie? He got killed. We the same age. And I went to his funeral. The first one, Baby B Red. Baby B Red from CPF. That changed my
So when he
life.
said that to me, I bounced up, I run. I go home.
Baby B Red died, and he was my age. It changed my life. Because I looked in the casket, and he did not look the same. And we was young niggas. We was young niggas. That's the first time I went to go see my friend to see if he was really dead. Baby B Red from CPF. When I looked in that casket, and he wasn't even 16 years old, and he did not look like the person I knew every day smoking weed with me, I would never look in the casket again. That shit fake. I'd rather go handle my business before I go look in the casket. I could deal with it better.
She been around.
So if you looking for me to come, I ain't going. But if you looking for me to slide through them blocks, I'm coming by myself.
When you was young, you know, you said you jumped off the porch, you stopped doing your thing, you said you had a little dope on you. You was doing shit. What type of shit?
My niggas ain't gotta tell me to go get back. And I ain't gonna wait for a nigga a car, no money, or no strap. I ain't going. I'm driving. I go to jail by myself. I tell on myself.
Made me wait until a guardian came to pick me up and gave me a ticket type shit. And that was you was how old at 12? Yeah, I was like 12 or 13.
And I can tell G Uno and King Pills, they would be my little homies. But I wouldn't even address them as that. But the age, they little homies. But if they active, I'm active. You say something stupid, just like he said, he got off on a nigga, I'll do the same shit, nigga. We the same nigga. But it's respect over everything, you know. And I wouldn't have pressed him like, oh, you trying to fuck me for the phone. I'd be like, all right. Hey, look. You on now, I'ma double up. So I'ma get my 30 minutes, and then you can double up back after me. Niggas fucked over. All right. I ain't gonna tell a nigga to hang up with his bitch. I know shit get real. Niggas need money up in there.
When I was growing up, like everybody that I was hanging out with at the time, they was all older, full grown adults.
That's why I stay screaming. Rest in peace. Do Dirty. The one that raised me. Now I can say Buku, and I can say Low Blow raised me too. But Do Dirty, oh no. Do Dirty made sure you was a Queen Street. He made sure we was over there shooting dice, he would pump up fights. I used to look at Do Dirty like, God damn, like, nigga. And he already knew. Me and Smiley from the hood, he was from the 300, I was from the 400. He had squabbles, I had squabbles. And he used to make sure both of us always had smoke. Because why? We always shooting dice in the hood. We the little homies selling dope, toting guns, shooting dice, ditching school, all type of shit. And we did school because it's right across the street from Eaglewood High and Crozier. I mean, the hood was the motherfucking nigga. As soon as you ditch, as soon as you jump the gate of Eaglewood or Crozier, you in Queen Street. As soon as you leave the front door of your school, you in Queen Street hood. Don't get it fucked up. Don't get it fucked up. Just like G Uno said, all my homies, that was my real homies, they was older than me. They was my friends. They was my brothers before they was my brothers. They was more like my big brothers. Because they see me as a little kid. Hey, you gonna be from the hood? I was like, hell no. I'm part of the Dare team. I'm a football player. Fuck that. You see my Dare patch? I'll tell my dad on you. Yeah, I was one of them niggas. Until I got older. Until I seen the first rest in peace homie. And we was not gang members. He was gang banging. But that's how it go for some of us. But if I grew up with you as a childhood friend, it ain't even about the gang no more. It's about get back. That's why I said some niggas know. And they take their hood a little bit different than the regular nigga that get put on the hood. I can say when I popped up in my hood, I was about 13. Maybe 12. because I don't remember. But I know we was riding bicycles. I know we didn't have no cars. I know we had to ask our mama when to leave the house and when to be home. I know I had a dad at the house. Whatever my mama said, you can do whatever you want. But you know, dad get home and mama tell him whatever story she told him about how you think you a grown man. My dad would take his black ass from supervising at Boeing all day and pull off that belt that he had at work all day and smash you 3:30 in the morning. I'm talking about whoop you like a slave. You disrespect my mama. He'll whoop you like you was a stepchild. I used to be like, damn, Dad, do you see these whips on my leg? You shouldn't have said what you said. That's what he used to tell me. And I used to show him. But you know what? I could have been a bitch ass nigga, went to class the next day, and snitched on my daddy. I'm being abused. My daddy beating me. Look at these whips. I was like that. Because if I told him what I told him, I got my ass whooped because I knew I was getting my ass whooped anyway. So why not tell the truth if I'm going to get my ass whooped anyway? He said, was you around there hitting up on the wall? Did you hit up on Whoopie Whoop Mama house? Yes. Why'd you do it? I don't know. Go to the room. And I knew, just bend over and get your ass whooped. I didn't run. I didn't run away from home. I didn't run away from the fade. Matter of fact, I didn't want to run away because there was food out the house, hot water, you know, electricity, you know, my dog and all the other shit that I love. I will take the fade for the niggas I love. Whoop me like a slave. I will take the lashings from the last nigga you whooped because he my nigga and his back is fucked up. So go ahead and give me some and I'll take the lick because I'm like that.
Our granny house was the spot. Like, nigga, we selling dope, shooting dice, all that. But when she come home from work or she come back from church, everybody, before she pull in the driveway, everybody gonna disperse. And she gonna get out the car. We down the street and she still gonna pop her shit. Yeah, type shit. Okay. I'm a real vodka baby.
That's what I said. I'm a real Eaglewood baby, nigga. Nigga, I'll pull up with niggas. I'll pull up with my mama, and she would know niggas' mamas that I didn't even know she knew their mamas, cause she got her own Eaglewood life.
Young nigga though. That's why you be seeing me with blood, like. One of the kids that I just went to the care for. Blood. A lot of people don't know. Like, blood helped me bail out. Like, if it wasn't for blood, like, I would have still probably been in there. I would have went to prison from jail from county type shit.
That's something I don't want to speak on. It's not even nothing to speak on because that's my life. That's really I know blood do it for me.
So,
and that's when it goes beside being the homie from the hood. He ain't gonna even say it. His mama, know his mama, or if it ain't his mama, his sister, know his sister, his other brother, know his brother, his family, know his family. That's all it boiled down to. So it's like, that's what I said with Bosco. Nigga, you came at 19. What the fuck we supposed to do with you? My nigga, yes, you're from the hood. Yes, I give you that. Nigga, where the fuck you come from before 19? Nigga, we don't know. Nigga, what? You, bro, you are not a Brodusky. You're from the hood, but you're not a broski. That's why the NHPs and Rosemo did you like that. Do you hear what Bonta G Uno just said with his homie right here? Flame. I only heard his name the first time. Flame 500. I know everybody, the Treetop 400. Well, yeah, the Queen Streets, we got the 300, the 400, 500, the Big 100. But everybody run to the 400 because of Mac 10. Well, I'm from the 400 because I was a young nigga on the 400s, and that's where I was doing my thing on the 400. Ain't nothing else to do copycat. I wasn't trying to follow nobody. Nothing. I didn't care about following nobody. That's where I used to be at all the time. And then, growing up at my age, when everybody got DP or put on the hood, it always went to the 4. Even if you got put on the 300, you got put on the 4. There wasn't no buildings for you to squabble and get put on in the grass without the motherfucking neighbors telling on the 300. Everybody at my age, 84 babies, had to get put on the 4. That's where all the grass and all the shit was. Wasn't no grass to get down and put niggas on the hood on 300. And Bosco, how the fuck is you claiming 400? Nigga, your ass was on Eucalyptus Queen, nigga. Your ass is deuce. Your ass is deuce, honey. You half a 4. You was not even a 400. You grew up on the deuce, honey, with your mama and your sisters. Smiley B and Goone was on the 300. Me, Queen Call, Smiley B, and I'm kind of confused about Menace, John Poe, because I don't know if he was claiming the 3 or the 4. But that nigga so ancient from the hood, I'll give him his props, nigga. He the only nigga that can get online and tell me to shut the fuck up. And we the same age. It's only like 1 or 2 niggas that can tell me to shut the fuck up. That's the Queen. And I only give him shut the fuck up because even if we was the same age, you the reason why I'm from the hood. Because I was around you niggas. And then I was like, fuck it, nigga. Everybody from NHP. Everybody from IF. Alright, blood. Alright, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like to hear niggas losing. Because I'm like that. So then when I got put on the hood, more niggas got put on the hood. I didn't know. Just like internet now, internet sensation. I got likes, views, comments, all that. Well, look, man, I'm the same nigga in the hood. I was doing the same shit. I wasn't doing nothing major. I showed up in the hood. I was never missing. And I can tell you why I was never missing. Because I was making this. That's why I got it by my stomach. Nigga, I'm hungry. Nigga, I could be rich. And I still hang out on the block with a low rider on switches, drop it down, and still be on the block like a smoker. And fucking with the smokers. And I'm living a rich life. But I still talk to the smokers because I know why. If it wasn't for the smokers, I wouldn't have what I have. But I make sure the smokers get what they get. No bust down. No Mexico step on. I give your shit that boom bop, boom bop, bam. The type of shit I'm on, you niggas wouldn't understand. Yeah, I'm giving that Kendrick Lamar. On my mama. Now, little homie's gonna buy it from me, and they gonna step on it all the way to motherfucking going to a motel and cooking that shit in the microwave. Nigga, I'm so hustling, man. I done seen all that shit. First nigga from the hood showed me some bullshit like that was Mouth. Mouth from the hood. He's a reputable. Rest in peace. But Blood was the step. He showed me East Side Queens. I didn't even know it was the East Side. I thought the whole hood was West Side. Man, when I met Mouth from the hood, the homies like, hey, Blood, this nigga named Mouth from the hood. I was like, yeah. Just like the rest of niggas. Get out of jail. Gonna tell us this is hood. Gonna tell us where we can serve, what we can't do. Nigga ain't got a gun. Nigga ain't got a car. Nigga ain't got nothing. But he gonna tell us this is his hood and we the little homies. All right. Every time I could name off all the names, and I got hot when they named the nigga that got out of jail. Number 1, Diablo. He the reason why I hated for a nigga to say a nigga got out of jail. Because Diablo came out acting like we was in YA. I was like, Blood, I'll beat your Mexican ass. On the dead homies, nigga. I ain't give a fuck, nigga. You a big homie or not. Nigga, I'm a football player. You a Mexican. I will whoop your ass. Nigga, my dad bred me to whoop a Mexican ass. Do you understand? And then to call you big homie, it just poof, blew my mind. Because I had a dad in the car like, you got a Mexican from your hood, huh? Yeah. I seen you hanging out on Queen Street with him. Yeah, I was. You from your hood? I seen him wearing a lot of red. Yeah. He from Queen Street? Yep. He really from your hood? This is what my dad used to say. He really from your hood? Driving a van. Yep. He be shooting black people? I was like, yeah, they said he went to jail for, killing a black nigga. He beat the body and shit like that. You know what my dad did? Pulled over. I didn't know what it meant. I was a young nigga. Pulled over, nigga. Looked me in my face and said, you have a Mexican in your neighborhood that shoots and kills black people? I said, come on, Dad. Like, what you talking about? Like, he from the hood. He was like, no. Maybe you didn't hear what I said. You have a Mexican in your hood that shoot black people. I said, yeah, he be a body, like, you know what I mean? He got away with the shit. He was like, and y'all, you and all your big homies is cool with that. I said, yeah, he from the hood. Like, you know what I mean? My dad was like, and all your OG big homies is cool with a Mexican shooting black people. I said, Dad, it ain't like that. He from the hood. That nigga commenced the driving. Like, just like he used to tell me. A lot of times when I said shit, he said, the more I listen to you, the dumber I get. Say Less Moments TV. My dad couldn't understand how black gangs accepted whites and Mexicans. Like I said, my dad and my mom came from Oklahoma. My dad is from Haiti. My dad is part of the first black Wall Street. The first black state that was given from America to black people was Oklahoma. If y'all don't know that, then you looking at it. My dad people came from Port-au-Prince, Haiti, but came straight to Oklahoma where the black folks was at. Then he met my mama. By growing up his whole life in Oklahoma, he met my mama in high school. My mama came off the reservation, full Indian, no black, nothing. Again, no black, nothing. So if you say, I'm like Brick Baby, look, Brick Baby, my shit is not extensions. This is all me. I am really Neptune the Goone. No matter the bleach, the colors, this is me. When I got old enough to have real conversations with my dad, I couldn't even fight him. He was right. When my dad went to my trial the first time and he seen the homies from the hood that was willing to get on the stand on me, that nigga told the other homie dad, nigga, you's a bitch and your son's a snitch. You know what they tell my dad to do? Leave the courtroom. They switched it from Inglewood Court and sent us to LAX. This is a fact. This is a fact. 2004. This is a fact. I ain't lying. Ask Goone, did he circle my face and put his initials? The big homie from the hood, Goone, in the wheelchair. On his Munchie B shit. Ask blood. And then if he lied and say, oh yeah, T-Dog lying, Neptune lying. All right. then go to LAS court, and then Culver City is the one that arrested me on Manchester and Inglewood Ave. So I remember that day very, very vividly. That's why I can say it out loud. You need some snitches, bitches, and busters. But I did the time, so I can say that because I'm like that. And then when the judge seen me, they was like, "There's a lot of big dudes that was telling on you, and you're not even as big as them. But it seems like you're the mastermind." Y'all ever seen Pinky in the Brain? You know, the smaller nigga be the brains for the big nigga. Not even just the shortest of the shortest, just the smaller nigga always be the puppet master to the big dummy. Yeah, that's how they try to paint you in trial, and that's how they do you. If you ain't big U size like a big old goon, then they'll try to play it on the back end like he's the mastermind. He was a great finesser. But if you big like Big U, they'll be like, "Oh, he was trying to bully everybody." It's a narrative, just like YouTube. That's why I could do YouTube, because I know how them niggas did me in court. It's a narrative. It ain't even got to be the truth. Just like y'all like, comment, subscribe, and make comments, these are the same people that are going to be your jurors when you do something wrong. Just the way y'all liking me, subscribing to me, or watching me, is just like the 12 jurors when it's against your relative. It's either the DA gonna push something that's a good narrative, or it's gonna be the lawyer that push a good narrative. That's the only difference between beating a murder case. You could be as guilty as the other nigga. You get a good lawyer, he build a good case, he make it seem good, you go home. The one that ain't got no money, he can't do too much, he ain't finna do too much studying, he get 1,000,000 years. Same case, different names, same thing that happened, same thing that transpired. It's the narrative. And that's what deciphers who go to jail and who stay home. On my mom. I've been there 3 times. And I wasn't scared. That's why I won. Because they'll give me a deal, I'll say, no, it'd be sweet. Then when I go to knocking at the door, getting the jurors, they come with a higher one, but it was still close to the low one they gave me. Then I'll be like, fuck that, nigga. Fuck you and that 19 to life. Nigga, y'all gonna have to give it to me. I went up in there, shaking dice. That's all I was doing. And I won 3 times. And I don't even shoot dice no more. That's the number one way. Catch phase, start hood beef, or get killed. Catch phase, start hood beef, or get killed. Shoot dice. Keep shooting dice. They gonna do you like Duke the Jeweler. Shit. They gonna do you like Duke the Jeweler. You heard me the first time. And then Boosie talking about, I don't know what happened. You told the nigga to come over here. How you gonna say you don't know what happened and you told the nigga to come over here? You got some explaining to do. Let's go with Bompton, G Uno. You know what? I might get a rental whip today and just slide through LA. I don't know. I ain't got no L's, so I might need some help. I might have to use somebody's license or something, pay the insurance and all that. I don't know. God damn.
And you 12, man, you done got jammed up. Mm-hmm. The police got you on Compton Avenue, 12, looking at
the boulevard.
See, I don't know.
No, you
Compton Boulevard, you ride. Kid, you're looking at it like, oh man, it's a kid, you get the ticket, man, you go home, when they bring you home, they wait for the adult to come get you, man. What did your mother say to you when you showed up and she know you were still in cars?
She just like,
did you get a whooping? You still 12?
Nah, because the last time I had her whooped, she like whooped me with one of them plastic hangers. Well, she tried to whoop me with one of them plastic hangers and shit. Like that, that motherfucker. But we're not doing that no more.
Okay. And 12 years old? Man.
Yeah,
but
I think I did the same thing.
The situation with the hanger was like before I was 12. It was because my granny, my granny, she's a church going lady, like Like she's faithful with that. So all her grandkids that stayed in her under her roof and probably every Sunday she made they go to church.
Hell yeah, that's what
And
I
then
said.
one day I'm like,
I was mad at my
I'm listening
pop.
to my older
I
brother
used to
say
be
the one
like,
that
church?
was like, stop like a little bitch.
Fuck, I'm going to church for.
He stopped going, so I see she went with him, but she was making everybody else, all her other grandkids go to church. And he told me, because I used to go to church, I used to sit way in the back and then go to sleep, and then she'd act like she's going to the bathroom to walk by me and pinch me. Get your ass up. It's like type shit. Old school, man. Yeah, you feel me? And I'm confining this one day, like, oh, like, man, she keep making me go to church, like, ooh. And like, man, they were trying to make this money. Like, ooh. I'm like, bro, I got a sack. I'm not trying to get, but I gotta go to church. She's like, man, you gotta tell her. So I told her, like, man, don't wake me up on Sunday. I ain't going to church no more.
Man, and you were how old?
I was 12.
Well, all right, so I could tell Granny don't wake you up.
Yeah, don't wake me up no more on
Yeah, I
Sunday.
think I did that with my mama. She tried to whoop me bad, bad.
Sundays to yourself.
And she seen I wasn't crying.
You know, I'm in
And
school.
she got on the phone and called my dad.
You doing in
Oh,
school?
yeah, he ain't even crying. My dad was like, don't worry about it. I'll be home.
Let's hear about what you was doing in
I
school.
remember that
You were
phone
12, you in GTA.
I wasn't even crying. I was 12 years old.
Video game.
So
I swear to God, she was beating the shit out of me. And I wasn't crying.
So tell me what it's like when you show up in school. Like you the type of kid that when you show up in school, they're like, oh, you come babyface killer.
No, look, honestly, like I was more like I said, I was kind of like the runt on my crew. Like, you get what I'm saying? I've developed on the street level a little later than the niggas because everybody was older than me. So at that time, they just knew me as Tyler. I was like, Tyler, like, woo. But I wouldn't go to school because I wanted to be on the block selling dope and shit. You feel me? All the bitches, they love them nigga though. They love them nigga.
Ha, they love the nigga though.
I went to
Kept going to jail, but they love the nigga though. Kept going to jail, but they love the nigga
Mayfair
though.
High School.
He said they love the nigga though.
Belmont High, and then I went to jail.
That's a fact. Kept going to jail,
I
but
don't
they
know
love
much
the
about
nigga though.
those schools. So you didn't go to Centennial?
Nah, I couldn't go to no high school, no high schools in Compton. I got kicked out the school district.
Oh,
okay.
So what are these schools like? Are these like, you know, because I know like...
All right, so Compton High, Compton Centennial is Compton Say-I is a continuation school. Okay. And it's in the full time. That's on Culver.
And at this time, you guys don't get along?
No, we had like bullshit going on previous before that, but at this time we wasn't like full-fledged beefing. Like we was hanging, like they would be in the hood and we would be in the beef, like, you know, like everything was smooth. Like. Well, when I went to jail for the murder and shit,
got out.
When that shit picked up, like it was bad.
Yeah, because niggas is locked up.
Man,
the
so
ones you grew up with, they gone.
High school, man. So
it ain't no mediator
around the 11th grade.
It ain't nobody to talk to.
You go to jail. You say you go to jail at 17. So you around the 11th grade.
Correct.
You was making it then senior then. You were 11th grade. So man,
I didn't go to winter formal. What's that shit? Winter formal, right? Prom, none of that shit.
Me neither. Me neither.
Locked up. I was going to camp.
I was going to camp.
Glen Rocky, Paul Hilton, and all that.
Bosco didn't do none of that. Bosco didn't do none of that.
Shit. What was it like, man, being 17? You know, man, understanding, man, what kind of offer did they come with you at first when you first got for whatever they was accusing you of at that time?
They never gave me a deal. They never offered me a deal. Really? No, they never offered me a deal, bro. Because there was two that was reading they turned Star Winston. Yeah, they was Star Winston.
You talk about that?
Of course, man. I said, okay. But so they didn't offer me no deal. So I'm fighting the case. I'll do a year in juvenile hall. I'll do a year in Silmore in the compound. For those who know, you know. And then I turn 18 and sent to the county jail. When I get to the county jail, I'm in the county jail for like 2 or 3 months. My attorney comes for a visit. He like, man, we got a new DA, and they talking about giving you a deal. But the deal gonna be 15 and 2 strikes. Would you take that? In my mind, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take that. without a doubt. But this is my attorney, so I'm like, look, man, you don't think we can get it down to like 11 or something? Like, you feel me? Oh, he's like, man, look, the first DA we had, they weren't trying to do no deal. We got a new DA, and he talking about 15 years, and you got to think about that. So, but like I said, in my mind, I'm like, nigga, for sure, I'm taking that.
Yeah.
But you my attorney, so I'm like, nigga, like, come on, bro, if this is what they come with, trying to get a little better type shit. So he like, look, I'm gonna give you a couple of days to think about it. The next court day, we're gonna start picking jury selection, and that's when they're gonna offer the deal or whatever. So I go back. I'm jolly as down the corridors going to my dorm, and I'm like, for sure, they offer me 15. I'm taking that. Then homies, boom. First day we do jury selection, they don't say nothing about no deal. You know it's 3 days. First day, they don't say nothing. Second day, they don't say nothing about no deal. Third day, they gotta get out the bed and like, look, bro, I'm not going in the courtroom until I talk to my attorney first. Like, whoa. So they go get my attorney, come out. I tell my attorney, like,
You
look,
gotta
man,
bang on them like that.
15 years. I was thinking about it, you feel me? I'm ready to take it. He's like, what? You gonna take the 15? I'm like, yeah. He's like, right now, if they offer it right now, you gonna take it. I'm like, yeah, right now, if they offer 15, I'm gonna take it. He's like, I'll be right back, I'm gonna holler at you. We'll go in there, holler at the DA. We'll come back. I'm like, what's up? Like, what they say? He's like, oh man, they said it was too late, you know, whatever, why. So if they offer you a deal right now, it's gonna be 30 years or 42
Hell
years.
no.
He's like, would you take that? I said, hell no.
Hell no. The gang.
They
They
gonna
can
have to
keep
give me
that.
that. 'cause we
Hell
finna go
yeah.
to
That's what
trial.
I said.
Yeah,
19 to
bro,
life.
I'm
You
not
gonna have to
taking
give me that.
Man, I'm not taking
Dead
that, bro.
homies. You gonna have to give me
Your
that.
whole
Nigga.
life.
Oh my mama. Nigga, hell no. Look
I'm like,
at
what
his
happened
face.
to the 15, bro?
Yeah.
Like, then you told me 15. He's like, oh, it was too late, whatever.
I said
I'm like,
19
not
is
taking
life.
that, bro. We gonna
Nigga, I just turned 19. Hell no. You got me fucked up.
they
Let's go to
decided-
trial.
They decided you
Point
decided
them
to
out.
shoot
Pick
up
them out.
trial. You
Fuck
taking all the
these
way
niggas.
now. Now you go in there, man. So what
You
ended up
got
happening?
to. You gotta have
So I go
balls.
to trial.
You gotta have balls,
I
nigga.
end up getting
They don't like the niggas that got balls.
on manslaughter.
Okay, so they
They
kicked
don't
you
like the
down
niggas
from
that got balls.
The charges here.
the original charges.
Well, they had the first degree, the second degree, and
The 12 degree, all that,
manslaughter
nigga.
charges.
He ain't taking
That's
none of that.
for the jury, like
To
to
look at.
decide on.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, you get what I'm saying? And the jury found me guilty on manslaughter and a gun allegation. So I
Exactly.
got 11 years for manslaughter, and then I got a 10-year gun enhancement.
Not
So
all of it.
in totality, I got 21 years with no life. No life sentence.
Exactly. No
Man, when
life.
they read the charges in the courtroom,
No
man,
life.
man, you being such young, 17 years old, man. What was you feeling at that time? Was you had your family in the courtroom with you? That anybody in there with you?
Mm-mm. Only
Yeah.
person I was like coming every day faithfully was my granny. My granny, and she was in there, and like, nigga,
The church
like when I
was.
look at her and shit, like I could see her like with her eyes closed, with her head down, so I knew she was praying. And then one day, like after probably like a week or so, she told, like, I called my mama and shit in the court case. And she like, my mom tell me like, your granny want to talk to you. I'm like, all right, put her on the phone. So I talked to my granny and shit. And she like when I go in the courtroom and like I'm hearing everything that's going on, cause like my mama, she had an idea of what I was doing in the streets and shit, but my granny never knew. Like my granny never knew like what I was doing and shit. So she like, I'm hearing was so all the shit. You gotta think the DA paint a cold picture, trying
But
to
she
get this
know
type,
who her
this
baby and
conviction
who
that
her
he
baby
want.
ain't.
Like, you get what I'm saying? So
She know what you
So-
capable of.
from the outside looking in, you don't think like this the devil, like this nigga really a demon. Like, so she like, I'm hearing what's going on in the courtroom, and then I'm looking at you, and she like,
Your granny just believed totally.
yeah, for
You
sure.
don't want to
Yeah,
believe
she
nothing.
like,
Nah.
man, this ain't the nigga I
And
raised.
she tell me straight up, like, when I'm in the courtroom, I'm hearing what's going on, and when I look at you, like, I don't see no emotion or like no regrets about what they saying you did. And I told her, like, Granny, what the, like, they trying to take my life. Like, how am I supposed to react? So that's why I got no regrets, no emotions tatted. That's what she said. Like, you display no emotions, no regrets. Like, it's like you just there.
Man, that's crazy. So
shit.
Power.
that's crazy. That's a crazy story, bro. Man, so man, you get locked up, man. You go away, man, and Man, where they send you to first when you go down? Where you end up at?
When I go down,
Where'd you get shipped off to when you went to prison first time?
so I had to go I went from juvenile hall to the county jail, from the county jail to reception. I went to Chino reception. Then from Chino reception, I went to New Delano, the level 4
Yeah,
prison.
they kept you in LA as long as you could. That's why you was
How
young.
when you hit level 4?
I was 18.
Man, you was on the 18 on the level 4.
Correct.
Man, you was in there with the beast of all beasts.
I was with the big dogs.
Man,
I was with the big dogs.
so tell
Nigga,
me,
he ain't
so you
special.
come in
Nigga, I
with
was
these
there at
really
19. I
nice-
just turned
they
19.
ready to
18,
get
19,
boots on.
couple months,
Well,
nigga. Tomato, tomato,
What you
nigga.
think?
So when I first get there, the prison was on lockdown because it was a war going on between the Mexicans and the blacks. So we was on lockdown and shit. But I was in the cell with a homie that was from like Sac. So blood didn't really lace my boots and shit. It wasn't until like they started letting us up. My second yard, I had a fight on the yard with an older homie from Power and shit. And then once that happened, they moved me.
Can you take us through the fight real quick?
So he was trying to pretty much like lace me on some bullshit, which I already knew. Like, you know, some whole other shit. Like, blood on Power. Like, I'm laced, but I'm not really laced like to the prison standards.
Because the level 4 is a little different, right?
He tried to make him from a prison gang. That's why he got on him.
It's
Period.
And it's
That's why he got on him.
But
I got on a nigga, Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy, Jungle B, I don't give a fuck what it was. He thought he was a big nigga. And he was a young nigga on Land Council Level 4. I beat blood ass. Nigga, I beat blood ass so bad, nigga. The police and all the homies was talking. They let us go back to the yard and I beat blood ass in the cell again. And I threw his motherfucking table on his head. I mean, not his table, motherfucking TV on his head. Nigga, dollar bill, 20 bloods with his celly. Nigga, I bop blood.
And let me know what's going on. So I go get that blood. Like, yo, what's up with you, blood on the dead homie's fool? Like, ooh, wow. On Paro, like, man. Yeah, homie, I see the little bitch that's on the catwalk, the guard, the tower guard. She right here though. You feel me? So, like, I'm on blood about the shit he doing. You feel me? But like I said, I just can't. I was a kid coming to this adult world, so he knew how to read body language and all that old shit. Like,
yeah, I'm the new nigga.
Naive to all that.
Yeah, you don't know about all that.
He read the plate. Like, I look up to see where the bitch in the tower was at. And once I did that, took a blood fired on me. Dead homies, blood, power sheet. We start locking this shit, whatever they come, they lay the yard down. When they lay the yard down, they send me to the building where one of my G homies from my hood, G Pop, where blood was at. Blood at this time, blood was down like 19 years. 20 years. I moved the cell with blood. On power, nigga, once blood left my boots. Dead homies, I was running shit, nigga. P4 robbers, politicking, whooping shit off the yard. All that blood on the dead homie.
Look,
I was one of the top 5 YGs, blood on the yard, blood.
Oh, my mama, nigga, I ran the whole B yard by myself under Delano. No good for friends. Nina Boy, little brother was my second in command. I was that guy.
I would put on spectacles.
I was that guy. On my mama, nigga, if I go get a nigga, they gon' know I was it. Look, you my bitch, Hell yeah, I was that age. And I was big. Beat niggas up.
These all facts, bro. This not
they don't rap that.
Go viral.
Nah,
and all
it's
that
a
old
fact.
Shit, bro. These is real facts.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I got 115s and all that.
Yeah, got 115s. I used to say, get 3 of them. There's 345s. And I said 115s, give me 3 of them. I need a 345 the way I'm finna beat blood ass. I need a 345. I'm finna smash you.
You gotta come with paperwork.
Look. Yeah, you gotta have paperwork. You gotta have paperwork for me to do that. And once that fact come in, just send the money to my mama. I'll get them at breakfast.
That you've seen.
Don't worry about nothing.
No, I've seen a lot of death. Like, people think that's
what make you fight harder when you see death.
This guy sentenced.
That's what make you shoot more niggas when you see death.
He only got 3 weeks in jail. That mean, bitch.
I'll get you today.
That don't mean you can go make that date.
Yep.
on parole,
That's what I
like
said.
blood on parole.
Ain't nobody
it's easier
guaranteed
to
no
get
day.
smoked in jail
See?
just as much as easy as it is on the street.
Yeah, you can get stabbed down or shot down. It's
On
still
roads,
yeah,
like-
you can get killed in jail.
and that's where people fail to
Fail to
realize.
realize.
It's probably even more. It's probably easier in
Exactly.
jail.
Exactly.
Because it ain't cameras in there.
With the business.
Come on, bro.
Ain't no
And you
cameras
can't
in
get
there.
away.
You can't get
Ain't
away.
no cameras in prison.
There's nowhere you can run or hide. Because for the Bloods on the prison yard, it's mandatory yard. Mandatory
You
yard.
gotta show up.
Knowing if it's what's that shit when the ice, what's the ice?
The mist.
Hell, sleep, hell,
Sleep, yeah,
whatever. This is mandatory yard.
it is.
And at least 30 minutes, nigga, all the homies, we gonna work
You
out
gotta
together.
be, yeah,
Then
you
can
gotta
just
do the
first
first
do what you
unlock.
do.
You gotta do the first
It's
unlock.
like, yeah,
You gotta
it's
check
real,
in.
like,
You gotta check
Yeah,
in.
man. So
You can do
young,
whatever you do.
wanted to watch
I don't care if
was
you
up
bring
there,
the
man,
drugs in.
programming.
You gotta come out
Man,
for that first unlock.
You looking for your
Niggas
date to
wanna
get
talk.
out of there, man.
If it ain't no
Seeing a lot of
talking,
death, you know,
it ain't no
a lot of death
communication.
coming and
No
going, man. You ever had a
communication
time when you thinking you wasn't
is
gonna make it
war.
up out of there, or you was like,
for sure.
especially if they
I
ain't
was
talking to you.
hopeless. I was hopeless because you gotta think, I'm fresh 18.
Yeah, I was
And I'm
19.
on
I was hopeless too.
a high maximum security yard.
Yes, sir, ski.
And
Yes,
it's
sir,
bullshit
ski.
every day.
It's bullshit
Wars,
every day.
house shit, or whatever the case may be.
And you gotta be on that.
And
You could be on the
when I
phone by
told my
yourself
first
in the
shoot
three
term,
Mexicans.
I
Nigga,
did
you
15
bet to
months in the shoot
perform
straight.
for them black
man,
people
for
that's
people that
watching
don't
behind
know,
the
man,
door
explain
that
what the
can't
hell
help
the shoe
you.
look like. A lot of
Ain't no
people hear
back and
the
forth
shoe, a
from
lot of people
back.
don't really know what that is.
It's pretty much the hole. So you really in the cell 24 hours a day.
Yep.
Unless the
8
day
months
that you got
straight.
yard. I think yard is like 4 hours on that day. 3 hours.
From what I've been told, they say you go to the shoe like you get let out in like a little dog cage.
Correct.
Yep.
Is that true?
By yourself.
Absolutely.
It is true. You can see
Man,
people.
Yeah.
You
It's
can
really
shoot.
like a
You
dog
can,
kennel.
yeah, you ain't fucking with
Yeah.
nobody. You can't touch
So
them.
cats,
Wind up like that.
cats in the shoe, man, they work it. They in the dog.
All you
kennel,
can do
man,
is
you
talk.
Up there,
You
man,
can't
say you
touch.
feeling hopeless, man. So
Well, at that time, I was like, whatever. Because that was some of the most peaceful time that I had in prison. Being in the
Collect
hole,
your
like,
thoughts.
being in the shoe.
Collect
I
your
had a cool
thoughts.
celly.
Collect your
My
thoughts.
straight beef from body honest.
Get your game plan
You
right.
feel me? And it's like everything that you got coming, they gonna give to you. Versus being on the yard. Like on the yard, the yard can go down or whatever, and they'll stop stores, they'll stop packages, they'll stop visits, like all the little shit, bro. Missing matter, no program. Everything shut down.
Not the whole.
And the shoe, they gotta run that shit.
Yeah,
Because
because it ain't got nothing to
you're
do
not
with y'all.
on full blown yard where they gotta watch everybody.
Yeah,
You feel me?
the shit
Type
gonna
shit.
come through.
And you store yard, whatever you got coming visit, they gonna get that
Yep.
shit to you.
And if the
That shit
police
was
fuck
cool.
with you,
So how
they'll
long
bring
did
you a
you stay
burrito
there?
off the taco
15
truck.
So you
That's
there
if they
15
fuck
months.
with
Did you? Is that where you started like started chilling and like getting into yourself and start taking? When did you start taking this rap shit serious? What really made you like? Let me get into this.
I
let me
mean,
get
if
into my
niggas
zone.
gonna
Let me
bump
make
my
something
name
of
because
myself.
I'm rapping,
Somebody whisper in your ear,
bump
man,
that
you got
shit.
something, man.
Keep
stay
it
away from
going.
bullshit
You
or
got
let me like
motion,
this.
keep it going. That's all it is.
Well, and the shoe, that's when all my bitches left.
Yep.
Because there's no contact visits, you ain't got no access to no phones, it's snail mail. You know what I'm saying? So when you in that type of situation, all you got is yourself.
Yes, sir, ski.
You feel me?
What
You
about
gonna
your
learn life
family?
after
Your mom,
that.
she did what she could.
They did what
You
they
gonna
could.
learn life
They
after
came
that.
full time, came to see me and shit, make sure I'm straight or whatever, check on my well-being and shit.
Yeah, they say, man, the only person that love you unconditionally is your mother, grandmother. That's what they say.
Yeah,
man.
I don't know about
Everybody
that
else,
But
shit's
I
up
feel you.
for sale,
I
bro.
feel you.
High is bitter, man. So that shit, I'm sure that shit probably had you better than them. I mean, you got everybody cool, and at the time when you needed them the most, they out of there, man. So what you thinking like once that happened, like when they chicks bail on you, you in there, you already know you still got to stretch. You know what I'm saying? Like when you really start buckling down on your shit, like when you really was thinking like, man, let me go this way.
A lot of use religion or books to help them pass their time. Me writing and composing and shit is what will help me through my time and shit. So that's when I started writing and shit. And then when I got kicked out the shoot that I went to High Desert, that's up north. That's right next door to Reno, Nevada. And I can show you DM messages right now from niggas that's in High Desert right now that was like, "Bud, like we never knew that you rap." And it's crazy to see you how you booming right now on the streets.
They gonna trip when they see this top 10 G brand.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I wish
What's that about, man?
when I
You
went
got
viral
the-
with
you got this
Bosco,
my merch.
Yeah, it's
and
my
Bosco
merch, man.
said
I
what
had
he
to
said
show
about me,
my good merch and
he
all
would have
that,
brought me
my
to Cam
good
Capone.
people, my good supporters and all
I
that.
hit up Cam Capone. He's so cucumber riding, and my views were so low on YouTube.
Exactly,
He didn't
bro.
fuck with me.
That's why
He's
I
a
be like,
bitch.
like I pop my shit to a certain
Dead
extent,
homie.
right?
Buzz a
But I keep
bitch.
it modest, you feel me? But everybody knows, like, now I'm a real Fonte baby. I'm really authentic, like, you feel me? Don't step like how I step. Don't press how I press. You feel me? When I just went back to the PM on Paro, I put a smile on all of Blood's face.
Huh?
The essay, the no thing,
look,
all that.
The way I do a nigga
Blood,
bad.
You feel me? I put a smile on their face. Cause they like, that's a real.
And he gonna handle his
really went through
business.
the trenches. Like, he was really, you feel me? And he was getting busy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was doing what? He was getting busy. Nah, he wasn't
You feel
getting.
me?
He was playing. He was telling
But
jokes like
This
Bosco.
internet shit is a different world. So
Yeah.
that's
He
why I don't pop
Neptune
it the way
Goone
that
was
I
telling
pop it.
jokes like
You know what I'm
Bosco.
saying? I pop it, but
I pop it,
you know?
but you better watch
Type
it.
shit.
You
You
better
know how
watch
it
it.
is, man. It's somebody right now, man. They like, as soon as they see this interview, they're gonna be like, man, that dude, man, blah blah blah, just because of you,
Yeah,
man. You know,
yeah,
man.
for sure.
You and a lot of people don't know, man.
For
You know,
sure.
you right before you got locked up
For
this
sure.
last time. 4 days after that, who came looking for you?
He said,
That's a dope story.
Who came looking for you?
Rick Ross, the boss.
Boss is looking for you, man. How'd that go down? How'd you link in with that, man? Tell the people, man. how
Did
that went
Rick
down. So
Ross
you
link
popping
up
hard, You got it going, man.
with
You about to
Bosco?
do your thing.
And
You
Bosco
end
ain't
up
like
getting
that.
out, baby mom do the foul move on you, send the pigs in there on you, man.
Catch it with two
They
blades.
kept you with the 2 blades. The Baconators came to ate you.
Yeah,
Then now you
I'ma roll this fat. Don't
in
worry.
there, and 4 days
It's
later,
gonna
you
look
find
bigger
out,
than my thumb.
well, I
Don't
knew.
worry.
So, what was it like? It was June 17th.
And I throw the stems on the
First and
ground
foremost, like,
because I got an industrial vacuum. You know the one that vacuum cars, where you go get your car, detailed and all that.
how'd you put that together?
Yeah, I got one of them in the
It came
house
from the pen.
to clean my floor
Damn.
because I don't like the sweep.
It came from the pen.
When you're in jail, this peace walk happens.
But I sacrificed my life and my freedom for that to be able to happen. Peacefully.
Bosco, do you have one of
I
those?
was-
Why you
Come
staying
on,
with
bro,
your baby
like,
mama in Long Beach?
There's just certain things I don't want to talk about, but you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
That shit came
Is
from
the
pen,
house in the spot
though.
in
So
her
shout out to
name?
all the
Bosco?
homies in the pen. If you know, you know. Shout out G-Pop, shout out Duck, shout out Joker. You feel me? Little Duck.
I gotta make sure I can be able to fold it over and roll it because
I'm
there's a
at the
lot of
dope
weed
show.
in here.
I'm backstage. YG is
It ain't the blunt
Mhm.
size.
And,
Yes, this is grind it
he's
down.
performing,
Don't think this
and
is
I'm looking
shake.
in the crowd, and I see some dudes banging.
I
can't
grind it
really tell
down
who they are
this.
and shit,
I know
what
you
I'm
niggas
saying?
is YouTube niggas.
And
Hold
it's pretty
on.
normal at a concert, so I didn't really think much of it. But then I didn't really know what was going on in Compton at the time. But I see it's Compton Menace.
Mhm.
And YG's trying
This
to
why I be
perform
grinding
shit,
down.
They're
You know what I
they're in
mean?
the crowd talking shit.
For
They're
sure.
they're
You
kind of
know?
in the back. You probably already know.
And I'm charging
I know about it,
50.
you know.
But I was right there.
50?
And all of a sudden, mid-song,
But I wouldn't, I
YG
be
just
with the growers.
takes off to the back.
But if y'all thought this
Menace
was
and
shake,
Beats take off to the back, and they,
Mhm.
nah.
met in the back and got down.
I just
Mhm.
grind it down so when I
And
ride,
so, yeah.
I can slide.
I
I
never-
can
I
just
never
roll the
mentioned
blunt
that
and keep
before.
going. You know?
For sure. It was up.
You did.
It was up. But,
No Bosco,
once
no
you go to-
munchie.
and California,
No,
like,
no
once you go to the
jumper.
pen and shit, bro, and you hit
Hey,
the yards that I hit, bro.
Where
like,
old dusty ass Slim at?
all that separation
I ain't heard him
type
speak
shit
on me in a
amongst
while.
the homies, like amongst the bloods and shit, It's not
Him, Munchie, and Bosco supposed to find out which tranny I was fucking with. So where's the tranny at? I've been on here 2.5 months. Where the tranny at? You said I was a booty boy.
And you got certain older homies, bro, on power that's gonna uphold that. Whatever's going on.
There's only 3 things you're gonna be on the internet:
if you come
a smoker,
up here with that bullshit,
gay, or a
you gonna get
snitch.
dealt with.
And they said I was a booty boy because I couldn't be a smoker and I couldn't be a bitch or a snitch. So where the booty boy at?
We a notorious gang, so
because I'm waiting to get put on blast. I want to know
like
who's gonna lie on me.
As far as that beef though, like bro,
and don't just lie.
It was sensitive.
Have pictures.
So even though it came from the pen, like I made sure like I held it as far as I could, bro.
I don't want to hear nothing.
I did that.
You lying.
I know it's a lot of niggas that have been on the streets that ain't never been a YA.
I'm gonna let y'all watch me see if I can roll this, because it's like I gotta throw shit out just for me to fold it over.
Individual. You get what I'm saying?
I might forget how to roll. My blunts be so big, it's like Snoop Dogg. But I don't do backwoods. I do natural raps. I don't need all that extra tobacco. I smoke cigarettes. If I smoke cigarettes, why would I smoke backwoods?
No, sure.
When I want to smoke weed, I want to smoke weed. When I want to smoke tobacco, I want to smoke tobacco. When I want to drink, I want to drink.
Not just for you guys, but I mean, I think just for like, you know, to show like, yeah, you can end some beef.
This should be big as my pinky.
A lot of people feel like
when I'm rolling,
you know, once it's
gonna be big as my pinky
left, and people start, you know, getting hurt and everything, that you
can't
come back from it. But, you know, I think like, you know, there's been a few peace trees, you know, in LA too, you know, that like
it takes
that it can happen.
It takes level-headed individuals that really been through something, that understand the bigger picture. To make some
they don't understand the bigger picture because they ain't got the bigger dripper.
That last
you feel me?
Back there, you had something to do with some of that.
They don't got the bigger dripper.
Like
they don't got no custom pants. They don't got custom. Come on, man. These niggas ain't even got custom sweats. I'm the smoker nigga on the internet, and I got custom sweats.
And what a lot of people
Bosco, shut your bitch ass up.
That in California, nigga, the prisons really run shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's like the pen. Like, nigga, if you ain't got, if your record, your prison record is bullshit, nigga, you ain't nothing, blood. Like, they don't want to hear what you gotta say, fool. They're homie. If you got a immaculate background, prison background, all right, for sure. Because you know how to push, you know right from wrong, you know the structure, politics, how to be political and all that. Like, you feel me? That's where a lot of people.
I don't know if you could call him a rat because level 4, you can't be a rat. Everybody that do legal work, look, even if the black homies can't decipher your paperwork, they're gonna send a white boy and they're gonna pay him to go home. So when they send him your paperwork, he's gonna decipher if you're a rat or not. So you can't stay on the level 4 if you're a rat. And that's a fact. And I've been there twice. Twice. You cannot be a rat. They gonna get you. These niggas got so many consecutive life sentences to stab you ain't shit.
I don't like speaking on that shit though, because what's understood don't gotta be explained. Then they got all this old Rico shit going on. Like, man, I don't want to be a part of that shit.
I hear that.
I don't blame you.
It's great for the P card, for sure. DJ Quick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I grew up on DJ Quick, man, and, you know, he always talked about Treetop.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what's your thoughts, you know, growing up and, you know, the hood being so famous, you know, mainly, I want to say, you know, because of DJ Quick making it so popular.
I couldn't make it no bigger. I can't wrap no more weed in it.
Yeah, he did though. Yeah.
What you want me to do?
What's your thoughts on, you know, DJ Quick and
put some more trees in it? I can't fit none.
I mean, shit, he played an intricate part.
How much more you want me to put in it? This or this?
Good, known, like worldwide and shit.
And you know this live got to get canceled because I showed this.
Artists.
Yeah, I'm learning the YouTube streets.
Have you guys ever met?
If I show y'all this, I got to cancel my live. Y'all know that?
I'm young as fuck.
Right, so
as far as compared to him. Like, you know
this ain't no little bag.
Let
me show you how big it is.
I was a jail now too. Okay. You know.
This how big the bag is.
So
He was mainly in the 90s.
Just in case y'all
He was
think it's for
I was
YouTube
born
purposes.
too.
This how big the bag. This ain't that small bag y'all be getting.
We popping exactly. Yeah, we popping exactly. Feel me? So think about that. You feel me?
Yeah.
At the time when I was really in the streets, he wasn't coming around like
Bosco!
that. Like, don't get me wrong, like there's certain homies that, you feel me? At that time that it was accessible to him, that fuck with him or whatever. But as far as us in the hood, as kids,
Little ass homies.
They
some little ass homies.
Hey, who was the big name rap dudes that when you was young, you was coming up? Who did you look up to?
I'm gonna have to say like it was the Hot Boys. Hot Boys. Okay.
Yeah, see, that's how I know you my age.
Okay.
But then Mac
They
10
blood.
went to Hot Boys. So I was like, damn.
They blood so
Mac
Charlie
10
blood.
made a hell of a
But this
move
was
when he went
before,
Hot
like,
Boys.
before he became
And then he
blood,
came to the
and before
hood.
that, and before I
And
was,
he
like,
bought a gang of homies in the hood, Jordans.
on that
Whoever was
type
from
of
the
time.
hood, he bought Jordans.
There was a
And,
that was booming, like, you feel me?
He
Was
did
it
a
Wayne or
video
was it Hot Boy?
It was
with the
Hot
homie
Boys.
L
Hot
Dog,
Boys.
a big
Yeah,
L
Hot
Dog
Boys,
went.
there's no limit in it.
Hot Boys.
No,
really
Hot Boys is not no
Birdman's
limit.
brother.
Yeah.
This is Tans Gangsta Boo
Yeah,
Williams,
it's not
Gangsta
no
Gangsta
limit.
Williams.
See, he
He's
don't
the
know.
original Hot Boy.
That's how I know.
Everybody else.
He's younger than
Master
me.
P, Cash Money, and all them. Like,
But they not together. Cash Money and No
Okay.
Limit.
Like,
So that's how I
that was
know.
all
I'm
that
40.
there, okay?
He got to be
Yeah.
35. Because he's speaking on it, but he don't know his facts.
And let
That's
them
what
know
make
that,
me
right?
big
Let
homie.
them know that, gang.
Because Lil Wayne is 2 years older than me.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to say that.
Blueface too.
Yeah, I was in there with Blueface.
Okay, what was that like?
What do you mean?
What was like? Did you guys talk? Did you guys have any
Of course.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I really like. It was he had a celly that was from the '60s, and I used to talk to a celly. I didn't even know that Blueface was in my building, so I happened to go to the door and talk to his celly, and Blueface was laying on the top bunk and shit. Cause I had got a kite, he like, yeah, my celly Blue, like, ooh, he trying to get something from me. Ooh. I'm just thinking like it's just another crib, whatever. When I get to the door and shit, I'm like, who the I asked him, who I with the Baby Thirsty and shit. I'm like, bro, who the
Baby Thirsty. All right.
I had no real shit, bro. Like,
I heard of a Thirsty. I don't know no Baby Thirsty.
The building for Bloods.
Okay.
I had the building. I had the keys, bro. So I'm like, bro, who the
I told you.
know everybody, like,
I had the keys in prison. Like, hold on.
you know, my city.
Who you is?
My name is Blueface. Like, what?
How old are
Like,
you?
what's up, nigga? I said, it was Blueface.
All
Like, what's up, nigga? Like,
Go holler at No Good.
I'm like, you don't even know who I am, huh? He's like, no, what's your name? I'm like, bro, I'm Buck. Did you know from Treetop, nigga? Ooh. He's like, oh, yeah. I heard about you. My Juice from Bach. Shout out to Juice from Bach. He's like, man, he was telling me about you. You feel me? I grew over blood. They homies in Juvenile Hall.
That's the new brother.
Oh, is that right? Yeah. It's a small world.
LA is a small world. That's why you can catch T-Dog at gas stations in Long Beach. Because he don't know how to move. Then nigga post his car on the ground.
Blueface on the top.
Then nigga find your car, nigga. Easy money. But you's a bum. You ain't never did shit. So why would I smack you?
Somebody could be in that cell already.
That's a waste of 1,000 years.
In that cell, of course, he gonna have the bottom bunk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I was just being messy, man.
Nah, it's cool. Like, I mean, I understand, but yeah.
I knew you would understand when I said it.
But just for the people who don't know, like,
Yeah.
in jail, like, yeah, like if I'm in the cell, I'm gonna have a bottom bunk. So, if you got a bottom bunk chrono, you gonna have to talk that over to the police or something. Unless I feel for you or I fuck with you, you ain't getting this bottom right, and you gonna get your ass up there. Straight up.
So you say you come in and Blueface is laying up top.
Yeah. Face action and shit, feeling and shit. Like, so this nigga, bro. Yeah, helmet, bro.
You telling the truth. You telling the truth in there looking like a white man. That's why he laughing, because he keeping it 1,000 wild. And he ain't lying. That's why I love the homies, because they ain't gonna lie.
Feeling and shit. He a cool nigga though. But one thing I can say, like, if he was around, they wasn't really like lacing him up though. Like as far as prison go. his prison etiquette, trash. It was trash.
He was around busters.
Man, he seemed to be he made the internet recently, man. He got some.
It wasn't official
I
like
don't know if you've
that.
seen him since then when you was down there last time. Got some big ass tattoo on his face. People trying to figure out what it is on his face. Did you either one of y'all see it? What is it?
He got his hood on his face.
Okay.
But what I'm gonna say is, on road, nigga, ask Blueface. Yeah, Giuno, he had it, nigga. He had the key. He is what he say he is. Like, yeah.
Blueface got to give him his
That's
props.
what I can't say though.
He know I'm like that.
Straight up.
Look, he know I'm like that. He know I was like that. On T-hats, nigga. You know I was like that. Yes,
Don't
sir.
pop that. If you want to
Look, look. That's why I love the young homie, because the way he told that story, just like I would say with Munchie and Brick Baby. Yeah, you was broke. You used to ask me for food and shit like that to make your, and that's cool though. You know what I mean? You don't act like bro. He said the nigga was in there with ashy face and pimple face peeling.
Shout out to Big Homie CC.
We gonna keep it 100 with you. That's if you want to accept it or not.
Ran my music across Birdman and Gangsta Williams. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him for that. Shout out to Stephen Belafonte. I ain't have to ask that for nothing, and that is giving generously, bro. The hood. Shout out to Kingfield. He wasn't looking out for me, but he's smooth.
What? Acting like he did something else. He's sending money, but cat.
Yeah.
He said whack acting like he's sending money.
Whack for a band. So I can get myself situated when I hit the mainline and shit. He told me, he had it, whatever. And I ain't hear from him since. Like,
he said Wack shot him a band when he first went to prison, and they ain't heard from him since.
Blood was over there saying that he was looking out like.
Oh yeah. He was. I guess he was telling from the information that I got. He was telling people like he was looking out for me, making sure he was the reason why I was straight in there and all that. Which I found like crazy for somebody to even do. Like you didn't really do it, you feel me? But I ain't here to down talk nobody or whatever. It is what it is. You feel me? Shout out to all the
he said it's cap. Your homie in the back said it's cap.
Yeah, man,
he don't want to hear he don't want to hear that internet shit.
Last
that nigga cap.
The day Slam 400 got killed, is that true?
December 8th. That was the day after all.
Damn. Now how that make you feel? I think you wasn't even able to go to the funeral, were you?
No, I went to the funeral.
Oh, you did go to the funeral?
That was the first time I popped out.
Oh, wow.
So anything, because I was still, shell shocked from being in society. I still was
trying out of society, shit, really.
Huh?
Shell shocked from being out of society.
I was shell shocked from being introduced back to society.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Shit moving too fast.
And I was still trying to adjust,
yeah, you ain't used to cars riding by. You got to get back to watching cars.
Y'all came up together,
looking both ways before you cross the street.
Okay.
Yeah. Slim would be my age then.
Now, how'd that make you feel,
he
man?
Said a couple years, so Big Slim 400 would be my age.
You had it all figured out.
I'm a couple years older than you.
Well, as far
you
as
don't know nothing about Cash Money and No Limit.
I didn't really had intentions on connecting with them as far as music goes, type shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That was never my intent. We homies, we gonna see each other eventually.
But you wasn't I'm trying to go link up with them so I can get on you.
Nah.
You was on your own way from the jump. And whoever comes, whoever
don't.
So you was gonna put the value in yourself and let them come. All right. I feel it. So no big ride for you, no homo. No. Yeah, so that's what you was on. So all your connections, on YG, on Slam 400, you know the little cats from the hood. You when I come out, I'm on my own way. And that's why you got your own brand right now. See now.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
Shit for real. Because I got cribs right now. Man, I don't know G Uno. That didn't even know I rap to this day. I don't know G Uno. I know G1. Okay. The nigga that was on the door laying shit down, person.
Go home.
Stepping.
Go home. Come on.
You feel me? And I had homies that this is why I took it. Another reason why I took it serious. Not only because that was all I had in
You
it.
knock over my
when I was at
wire
my lowest,
for
but
this
I had
motherfucking
homies
laptop
that I
again,
let here
I'm whooping
and
your
steal my
ass.
phone. And they were like, bro, when you get
And I
out,
don't care if you try to
you
bite me.
don't
I'm
take that
whooping
shit
your
serious. Like,
ass.
bro, you a waste of talent.
Damn.
That's real shit.
Man, shout out to them homies.
Nah, for sure.
Man, they really believe in
You
you.
got a big
Man,
ass
I heard one of
blanket.
your songs
You
recently,
got
man.
pillows. Leave me alone.
Don't tell me
You
that
ain't
unless
you a
you can
dog
say
with
that,
I
pillows.
gotta get it. I'm
Leave
gonna
me
get it. I
alone.
ain't gonna say it till I get it, but I like the song. When I
You
get it,
shouldn't
we're
even
gonna come
have
back to it.
pillows. You should be a dog
Man, I gotta
sleeping
tell
on
you,
the
man.
floor.
Let me do.
I gotta go. Let me go get this song out, man. I song. Hold
I appreciate it though.
on. Yeah, man. Yeah.
But I got a new song I just dropped today. It's
Okay.
called Days and Weeks.
Days and weeks. That's your
Yeah.
song?
Huh?
What's days and weeks mean?
That's the name of the song.
I mean, does it
And
have?
it don't got nothing to do with prison though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, alright.
It's called Days and Weeks.
Yeah, alright though.
And
There's no concept to it.
of
Yeah,
course,
exactly.
the
Just
concept
days
to it,
and
but you
weeks.
gotta check it out
Okay.
to get the concept.
You ain't
I'm
got
gonna
nothing to do
just
with
say it
jail.
like this, right?
Yeah, alright.
Because a lot of people ask me like, oh, like when they hear, they like, damn, you stepped your bars up, like you really elevated, like
Yeah, he was in
ooh.
jail.
Even though I feel like I'm still the same, whatever. Yeah, I feel like I've been hard. You feel me? But I ain't gonna lie, like Glorilla, like she inspired that song for me.
Okay.
On the road, like yeah, Glorilla.
That's crazy.
So go check that out. Days and Weeks. Bonte G-Uno. Type in Bonte G-Uno. It's gonna come up.
Man, I found it.
What's the name of it, though?
Man, Hotline Freestyle.
That's what I'm talking about. It's,
All right.
what it's called. So I just did an interview with Shouts Out at the Bar. So shout out to Shouts Out the Bar.
Yeah, that's what it was.
You feel me? Shout out to them. When they uploaded it, they called it Hotline Freestyle.
Man, now you mad at me because I don't know what the hell the song.
No, man, nah. I ain't mad at nobody.
I love that song, man.
Thank you.
Man, that's what the first song. I love that song. You killed that, man. That's a summer banger, man. That's going all the way. That one going all the way, man.
I appreciate it.
I listened to it twice last night. Matter of fact.
All right.
Yeah, for real talk. Yeah, I was like, man, homie got one right here. Yeah, you do a little remix of that beat, man. That's fine. So yeah, talk about that shot. So
it's called Days and Weeks.
If y'all look it up online, it says Hotline Freestyle. That's what it says.
No. That's because that Shots at the Bar.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they posted.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But when you go look it up and you type my name in, it's called Days and Weeks.
Man, should I also like that? They Not Like Us freestyle, but that was
good,
hard too,
man.
man.
We good. Bonte
Yeah, that was hard,
G-Uno.
bro, man. You
Look,
killed that,
yeah,
man.
your props.
How to do it?
Give
See
you a
how
chance to
confident
shine,
see
my
that?
When I initially dropped it on YouTube,
We gonna get to the real shit.
Today's I appreciate y'all once
This
again.
boy, though.
Back tapped into this
Man,
office.
shut your ass up.
Some more Colorado content. Hey man,
You want a nigga around you that cooperated with the police?
yes,
You would.
yes, bro.
Hold on.
What year you think that happened?
You the 50 general.
What year that happened?
You a 50 general. He's a 50-50 general. 50-50 general.
He said,
I
I ain't gonna lie, you gotta be a jail nigga. He hit the vocab. He said, "Bitty general. Bitty general." That's what we do to niggas at PC, and we in a hole, and we can't touch them niggas. Niggas be making songs on them and everything. He said, "Bitty general." He did that. King Phil did that. He ready for the studio. Bitty general.
Yeah, next time you go to a party, your homies go to party with no blood. Dead. Trying to shake their ass. Niggas shaking their ass. You got homies shaking their ass with no blood at the party. That's why
the fuck out the room. Had him in the cell, taking his ass. He was about to have a seizure in that motherfucker. He get out his eye. Nigga had your homie get out his eye, taking his ass on the floor.
50-50 general.
Mom's love me. I'm asking you, would you want a nigga around you that cooperated with the police?
He said, well, you want a nigga. Whoa!
Yeah, bro.
You want somebody around you cooperate with the police? J Hood said, yeah.
If the police tell you, hey, go get that water bag out the cell, and you go get it, that's cooperating. If the police tell you, hey, pick that up, that's cooperating. Hey, when the police tell you, put your hands behind the bag, put your hands behind the bag, cooperating. That's not. So how long was the police watching you before they finally came and asked you to give them that merchandise?
Whoa.
How long was they watching you before they asked you to give them that merchandise?
50-50 general.
They were watching.
I can't lie, King Pill. I thought he was goofy, but that's how he try to make his internet sensation. But he really on some solid shit. He just on some internet shit to troll, but he'll really whoop your ass. I could tell. He trolling, but I can look at niggas' faces, and I can see how niggas act if they been in jail their whole life.
I didn't have the car.
King Pill is a jail baby.
Now you finna make yourself look like you lying again. Like
50-50 general.
You trying to incriminate a nigga like now? I'm trying to make it make sense. If you have the car for a couple days, you stole the merchandise still in the car. It don't make sense. Ask me how long did I have the car, knowing damn well, cause I guarantee you, yeah, you on some police shit, boo. Bro, you the nigga who said you had the stolen car with your nephews in it. I'm asking you how long you had the motherfucker. That's weird. No, you said what? I'm asking you, is that weird? You said you had your nephews in the car, nigga. How long did you have a fucking car? Look, I didn't have the car for very long. I had it that morning. I had it for
Why the fuck is my shit so bright, man?
You had the car for 2 weeks. No, the fuck I didn't. No, I didn't.
Okay.
2 weeks. No, I didn't. Tell it.
50-50 general. Like my mama, I'll never forget. Like if a nigga King Pill sung that to any nigga that walked by, I would be singing that shit when I got my shower roll in the hole. 50-50 general. Like nigga, you's a bitch. I'll be singing just cause you's a bitch. I remember the lyrics just cause you's a bitch. Look, scary, spooky, hilarious.
He a kill a nigga, he a shoot him in the head, and he a cooperate. This nigga is a spooky nigga. Hey, cut the police. Hey, cut the police. He's a killer and a cooperator. Hey, cut the police. Hey, look, what y'all done know is you cooperated. You cooperated with those people. Yeah.
50-50 general.
What they wanted, nigga. Alright, all you weird ass niggas. Any nigga that's talking about police and y'all dealing with a nigga who said he cooperated, he's a cooperator too, nigga. Yeah. Hey, cuz police. Hey, how the police when you cooperated? You just tried to say I had the car for 2 weeks, bro. I never had no car for no 2 weeks, bro. All right, you didn't have it for 2 weeks, bro. You had it the same day. You had the car the same day. You had your nephew riding around in it the same day. Had all the stolen merchandise in there and gave it back to the police. All right, brother. Everything they asked for, you gave it to them. What you talking? All right, y'all. I'm finna get up out of here, man. We've been on this motherfucker long enough. I got my side out, man. You got his side out. You say I'm lying, I say he lying. Everybody fucking lying.
That's the internet.
What I lie about? Cooperating. I said exactly what I did. But I just don't believe something is off about the story, fam. I just can't go along with it. Something is off. It's something that the police wanted you to give them to put a case together. It ain't just just give us the stolen merchandise back and you're good. That don't make sense,
That's exactly what it was.
And how did you the only man? This don't make sense, brother.
But I
Gave him a sweater. Whose sweater was that? Whose sweater was that? You said you just had the car. Why would a sweater?
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in. It's DJ Black. Just gave another demonstration and put on display once again how he moves.
Shout out UPT, man. He gonna always keep it black with you, man.
He would like when he can make
UPT told me, keep doing your thing, man. I see your views. You doing better than me. And I tell you like this. He said, keep doing your thing, say less. A year, you gonna make a branch off this shit.
And how everything went in private, which was very unprofessional.
I got big YouTubers that told me, keep doing what I'm doing. And I'm gonna make it.
And I can't play the video of this right here where he's talking to nigga Leader 22 about what went down with him and Sauce Walker. Vlad doesn't allow his videos to be used and spoke over and things, and that's his business, that's his right. He can do that, but y'all can go watch it if you need to hear exactly what he said. And this is coming right after the interview drops yesterday when he gave his fake apology to Minister Farrakhan for what he did, calling it a misquote, when clearly, it wasn't a misquote, nigga. You completely intentionally pushing a fake narrative and a lie on the man's name, but that's another discussion. When it comes to Sauce Walker right here, and I most definitely don't care about Sauce Walker's adult content and what he got going on in that lane and realm at all. But as I heard the beginning of this right here, because something told me to click it, because I see Sauce Walker, I'm an H-Time nigga. He gets to talking to Adam about how he was supposed to book Sauce Walker, and he booked him twice for interviews. Sauce came late, and he said it was too late to even shoot the interview because the Sauce Walker came so late. So he said that those interviews got scrapped. And he said, you had Sauce on your platform before, right, Adam? And he said, well, yeah, but I didn't interview him. Sharp did when he came on here and things. Then he got to talking about, well, how much did he want from you? And he was like, well, man, he asked me for $10,000. That's what he told Vlad. Oh, it's the culture. They was going back and forth about the prices. He said that Sauce said, well, hey, man, I can't do it unless you're going to give me 10. Well, Vlad said he told Sauce, well, look here, bro. Hey, man, you already cost me like $5,000 because you didn't come to my other 2 interviews, and I lost on those when you didn't come on time and things like that. And Sauce wouldn't budge on his price, whatever. Then he said, well, hey, now maybe I can get the interview for free because I know you did Adam for free. And they bust out laughing together. And I said, wow, this is what niggas don't understand. They discuss you niggas like product. They discuss you niggas like tools. And me too. All of us, not just rappers, not just anybody. Because Vlad has done this multiple times. We are product. We are these niggas cattle. We are these niggas that make their money, so they sit back as the nigga leaders as expected and discuss what you got that nigga there for. Oh, well, I got that nigga for this price. Okay, how much you pay for this? Oh, well, let me see if that'll make business sense for me. Well, this is my profit margin, man. The nigga needer alliances I told y'all about. Now, mind you can do what you want to do. And then I have a right to have an opinion about what you want to do with your business. But I wouldn't care if you had this going on with your people from your culture. This is my culture, nigga. And this is unprofessional. Even though Sauce came late, and niggas should show up on time. Niggas should do their best to be there and acquire to what they agreed to, no doubt. But then you go out here, you air out, well, he wanted 10,000. Oh yeah, you did it for free though and things. Same thing he did with Tyrese already. When Tyrese didn't want to come through and do the interview for the price that he wanted to do it for, or Tyrese was giving him the runaround, what did Vlad do? Jump out there and then start getting Boosie to talk about the nigga. So he books niggas to talk about niggas and bring niggas' names up to throw shots at them and diss them and mock them and clown them and laugh at them because they don't want to do his interview. Same thing he did with Marlon Wayans. He did a whole campaign. Did the same thing with Shannon Sharp. Well, hey, bro, you don't want to do my interview, Shannon Sharp, and I really am mad because you made a bankroll off that Cat Williams interview. So I would get multiple niggas on this platform to discuss you
try to get them to throw shots at you, critique your interview, and try to tear down the profit margin you made over there, to eventually have to go ahead and tap out on it. This is why I keep telling y'all, bro. This is a thing of respect. And this is right off the back end of a fake apology that he gave to Minister Farrakhan. I want this to be clear also, because niggas is confused about it. I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. I expect this from them. Once somebody show me who they are, bro, and how they move, because they do it multiple times in the way that he's disrespected niggas, and niggas are the people that he eats off of. He is a nigga needer. He doesn't have a platform without niggas. But if you will be willing to go disrespect the very people and treat the people like they less than that you eat off of, then you just show me what type of person you are when it comes to this thing. Now, what y'all need to know, I don't
Damn,
be
look at
shocked
Vlad before he had the
I
beard.
would be playing myself to do that. This is how I know how to
Vlad
move.
before the
But they
beard,
say in
that's
a room full of vultures, because I already know what they expect from me. This is why I can talk to you. This is why I can deal with niggas. I can be around them because I already got my guard up. Nigga, hey, nigga, I don't expect nothing real from you. I don't respect nothing honorable from you. You got the almighty dollar at the end of the day. Do we have niggas that's that way too? Yes, but they are niggas. He is not. He's looking up from the outside, looking into this thing. Now, with this going on to this level right here, y'all, what he did with Mr. Farrakhan yesterday, once again, he didn't completely explain that conversation directly and what really happened. He said, "Oh, I misquoted the minister. I just misquoted him. It was a misquote." And, you know, he tried to talk around it. He didn't tell y'all he intentionally took a clip out of a full context, and he knew what he was doing and pushed a false narrative because he didn't like Minister Farrakhan. He came back and tried to do it lightly, but nah, nigga. But this is the thing. He shows y'all what he's still on. You already did this with Marlon Wayans. You set up there, you called the man out, disrespected the man, played on the man because he didn't want to do the interview for your price. You told him you was going to air him out. This is what Vlad feels that he needs to do. We done seen him do this with several people, my nigga. Several people. Where he will disrespect them, use his platform to go at them. And like I told y'all can feel how y'all want to feel. Y'all don't have to move how I move. Y'all don't have to stand on what I decide to stand on. I don't need nobody to come co-sign me on this. I'm going to pop it how I pop it regardless. Everything I'm saying on here, I will say to their face directly. And it won't change, my nigga. I will stand on it in front of him, his security, whoever, my nigga. You moving like this. We'll play the videos of what you said, what you tweeted, how you came at niggas, how you booked other niggas to talk about niggas that you don't agree with. He used House nigga Hughley to go at Minister Farrakhan. He using Adam right now. He tried to use Boosie to go at Tyrese for not doing this interview, but it didn't work. Tried to use other comedians to go at Marlon Wayans. It only worked with one, the lame nigga Eric Spears. Other niggas was like, nah. Tried to use Tony Yayo. Yayo was like, nah, that ain't how they go. Even House nigga Hughley was like, well, nah, nigga Marlon Wayne, that's my people, bro. We ain't gonna do nothing like that there. That's my guy. House nigga Hughley, because he has an issue with Shannon Sharp for having Monique on, he decided to go ahead and go at Shannon Sharp with Vlad, not knowing that Vlad argument made entirely no sense against Shannon Sharp, other than he seen Shannon Sharp popping, and he was upset because he couldn't get in on the clock, he couldn't get in on the moment, and he couldn't use it for profit. Y'all niggas need to know and understand, man. This dude is who he is. He's not trying to change. He's 50 years old. I don't want him to change. I don't care if he changes. But we got platforms now too. Us nappy-headed black
yes,
niggas
sir.
got platforms too.
And we started what you talking about.
We can narrate on our own.
Yes,
we
sir.
Can give facts of
we
what
don't
they
need
are,
your
what
help.
really happened, what we died, instead of letting outsiders control the narrative.
Yes, sir.
Y'all can work this game. Y'all can get rich in this
Hit
game.
that like button, subscribe if you ain't subscribed.
We ain't never had the most money, but this stuff's still out. They focused on us. We ain't focused on them. You and that Sauce Walker in this way simply because he did not do your interview for a price that you wanted that could make you money. Now, like I said, niggas should pull up to the interview on time, keep it professional. For whatever reason Sauce couldn't make it, he couldn't make it. That's cool. But for you to come air out the business negotiations because
we out of here. We already found out what that's about.
We're back.
We on some new shit.
Channel.
We back to LA with it.
Ignored. Turned my back on it, to be totally honest. But solo content, I'm gonna be real. I haven't done it in a long time.
but I feel like I got something to say. I don't always want to wait for the podcast. I don't always want Lush breathing down my neck, getting in the way of my topics. Shout out to Lush. But today,
Gay ass.
you already know what I'm going to talk about.
Use a bitch.
Brick Baby, I'm coming for you. So let me explain. I was in Turks and Caicos for approximately 1 week, and it came down the pipe while I was out
See,
there.
always some homo.
Today, Brick Baby
It came down the pipe.
Words.
You always want to deal with some black niggas talking about some pipe.
To those words. So let's get right into it. Okay. So, if you didn't catch it,
Yeah, that was cute.
Veiled
that was hella cute.
The 22 stir. I was on vacation. I did have my feet kicked up. But let's talk about Brick Baby, and in particular, the financial side of my relationship with Brick, not the trick. When Brick Baby came on the platform 2 years ago, pretty quickly, the feds ran up in his crib and raided him. He needed money to get out. Now, it's been discussed at length that I fronted him an amount of money, $5,000, so that he could get out the same day that he was picked up. I know WAC 100 and a few other people have been spreading information saying that this was cap. I don't know. Honestly, the other day in the Reddit, somebody posted information saying that he really did have a bail and that was where the $5,000 went. I never really heard about it. I heard rumors in the streets that maybe this money was not required for him to be bailed out, that he didn't have a bail. But I did see these screenshots in the Reddit that make it seem as if he did have a bail. I didn't make a big deal out of it. I gave him the money, had to get him back out on the streets. I knew that he had potential. I knew that I could take him from being a marginal figure in the LA podcasting space to being one of, if not the most talked about person in the podcasting space, which is exactly what has happened over the course of the past couple of years. Never asked him for the money back. Never asked for it. You feel me? Now, to his credit,
he said, "You feel me?"
2 years after that, he did not ask me for any additional funds. So, from my perspective, I was just like, okay, whatever. This is part of doing business. I gave him the $5K. I'm not going to bring it up again. And over the course of those 2 years, my prediction did come true. Brick Baby basically soared to new heights, became one of the most talked about people in the community. And as far as our relationship, I would like to think that we actually became something like friends. We got closer and closer, spent time hanging out various times, went out to a lot of different parties and stuff, basically formed a relationship that honestly was a little bit more developed than the type of relationship that I've formed with most of the hosts that November has had over the years. Fast forward to a couple months ago, Brick Baby reaches out to me again, asks if he can borrow a couple $1,000s for, I don't know, he's like moving into a new spot or some shit like that. I said, okay. Didn't even bring up the fact that I had let him borrow this $5,000. I figured after 2 years, shit, whatever. So I let him borrow this additional $2,000-$3,000. I forget what it was. And then very soon after that, like I'm talking like a week later, he gets picked up by the feds, right? Ever since then, there's been murmurings, people wondering, what is Adam 22 going to do to help out Brick in this situation? Now, from my perspective, I'm $7,000-$8,000 in the hole in terms of money that I have let you borrow, which I'm not really the kind of person who lets people borrow money all the time. Like, of everybody who's ever worked for me, I honestly don't think I can think of a situation in which any of them have borrowed money from me. Like, that's just not really the kind of relationship that I like to have.
Come on, Adam, get to the point. You've been
If
exploited.
there's an emergency, okay, we could do something.
Stop all the rhetoric.
For the most part, it's just not really
you exploit the black people.
how I get that.
Keep going.
I just don't. I
we
don't
know
like
how you
to
get
have
that.
kind of
Please
thing
explain.
I pay you for your service, and you do the job.
I pay you for your service, just like a bobster.
I'm not really into it. That being said, it was only 2 times throughout our relationship so far. But I say all that to just say,
what up? What up?
Then he gets locked up, and people are pretty much automatically, suggesting in the comments, people talking about it on podcasts. Is Adam going to pay for his lawyer? Is Adam putting money on his books? Whatever. And I'm gonna be real with you. For like the first month that he was locked up, he didn't ask me for shit. He didn't say anything about it.
which I kind of appreciated because I feel like if I just gave you $2,000 like immediately before you got locked up, it is kind of weird for you to get locked up and then be like, hey, like, can I have even more money, especially given this prior debt? Because my thing is like, if you want to get an official verdict on how I'm willing to help you out financially, in addition to what I've done for you previously, I feel like you should be upfront about that. I've talked to Brick on the phone a whole bunch of times since he's been locked up, including like the day before this video came out, and it was none of this energy at all. And in addition to that, we've got people like Shark, who don't got a pop to piss in, who ain't done nothing for Brick, who can't do anything for anybody because he's dead broke. He's coming out, making YouTube videos, doing streams where he's passing judgment on what I've done for Brick. Keep in mind, I've had Brick on salary for 2 years straight, even when he was missing shows, even when he was out of town doing whatever, never fronted on him in terms of the money. Now we've got Sharp, who, Sharp has never done anything besides sex traffic women and be ugly, and he's out here trying to cast judgment on me. So let's play the Shark clip.
Pretty much, if he is to get out, or, you know what I'm saying, even
the white man hating on the white man.
They don't want him on that podcast at all.
I ain't never seen this before.
They want him to resign.
I ain't never seen a white man hate on a white man.
The feds do not want him on no
this shit real.
No longer. I'm telling you facts. This isn't what I think. No, it's what I know.
So if this is true, this is the first and only source that I've heard from that has specified this in any way. Do I have concerns about Big Baby returning to the platform? Yes, obviously it would be kind of interesting, and I would wonder about the level of heat that it would draw to the building. Obviously, things like the gun that they saw in his waistline that I didn't see and that I don't think the comments saw, but that was pointed out in his bail hearing that he had a strap on him. That kind of thing is the kind of thing that I would want to really be on point with. But the idea that the feds or the cops have told Brig that he's no longer allowed to be on No Jumper, this is a Sharp narrative as of this point. Like, I have absolutely no idea if this is a real thing or not. But it does seem kind of odd if this is something that Brick told Sharp and didn't tell me or anybody else from No Jumper. I mean, keep in mind, Brick and Sharp have had a weird relationship over the years because when we fell out with Sharp, Brick talked hella shit about him on the platform and then basically continued to be friends with him to some extent, which I always thought was a little strange. But either way, I mean, to me, this is just a completely invented Sharp narrative as far as I know. It's kind of odd that he would know about this and I wouldn't know about this. But let's keep going.
To a lot of you dummies, because it went to prove because everybody was screaming, oh, they're going to be out on Wednesday. No, they're not. I knew it when it came to the bail hearing and how things play like that. They're just giving them that. Now you got to appeal it. And then, to hear, when he was calling, Adam, he ain't answering. Or whatever the case may be. He's calling people and they not picking up. Now they're avoiding him. Why is that? Why aren't you answering Brick calls?
Another Cap Sharp narrative. I have not been ducking any phone calls. And keep in mind that his baby mama has been in communication with me, talking to me, telling me what time Brick was going to call and everything. But every time that I got on the phone with Brick, it's been like 2 or 3 minutes of conversation, and then he gets kicked off because I guess he's only allowed to be on the phone for 10 minutes at a time. Never at any point, until I was in Turks and Caicos, like right before that other video clip came out, did Brick even utter something that mentioned or inferred that he thought that he should be getting in any way some money from us. So to me, I'm going to be really, I just feel like this is some hoe-ass shit. No offense, Brick, I don't really want to use the hoe word when it comes to you or anything, but how are you going to be out here communicating shit like this to Sharp and not having the nuts to say it to me? And in addition to that, I mean, let's be real about the relationship between an employer and a worker. If Brick had asked me in the beginning, Adam, if I get locked up, will you bail me out? Will you pay for my lawyer, etc.? My response early on probably would have been like, no. Like, I would prefer to not take our relationship to that extent. Like, that's just not something I really go into business with someone for being prepared to do. It does leave a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth to realize that Brick is comfortable having conversations about me to Sharp, but won't have that same conversation to me. Like, if you want to borrow money, you can ask me. I was actually kind of looking forward to him asking me so I could have a conversation with him about the fact that he's already in a pretty significant amount of debt to me, but that conversation never came. And then in addition to that, I heard it through the grapevine that Rick basically thought that he was going to keep getting paid. That even though he's locked up and he's not able to contribute to the business by being on camera, that he thought that he was just so locked in that he was going to keep getting his monthly pay each month. I'm sorry. I know you guys all saw the No Jumper is Going Broke video. We are not in the best financial state right now. Me paying someone to be in federal prison doesn't really seem realistic.
Y'all been making content about him for the last 2 weeks. Why is it that he ain't received a paycheck? And is making money off of what he's been doing. And I'm hearing that, from reliable sources, his people, that reached out about it, and they're not getting no feedback or no response. I mean, they did have a life before he went to jail.
He don't owe you for being on there on his platform. You pull up to his business. You pull up to his parking spaces. He pays for the lights, the microphones, and everything you flash your guns with. Please, wake up and do your time.
Like, just even the money that he's owed legitimately for what, the work that he's done. Because I know he got a salary. Why ain't that man received his bread? Like, what's going on?
Why you always wearing that white gold? Wear some yellow gold like the black folks.
Well, he obviously has absolutely no knowledge of this, because I would gladly open up our books.
Sharp always wearing that white gold.
The fact that
wear the black gold
for exactly
that's the yellow gold. We don't believe it's real.
This is ridiculous. This is just totally fake. Sharp again, basically a bum.
He got that T-move.
He's on the verge of
T-move change.
He's gonna go back to Vegas and continue his sex trafficking career at the truck stops in Vegas. And apparently he's just trying to get one little tiny moment of clout by calling me out. His YouTube channel is in the fucking dirt. And so he's out here spreading misinformation about me. Sharp, use a hoe. Use a hoe commenting on real business, because you've never ran a business. You're doing live streams for 200 people for 6 hours every night. I know this video is not about Sharp, but it's just so hard for me to hold my tongue when it comes to describing what a hoe-ass bitch Sharp is. Okay, let's just go back to the brick thing. I guess I just wanted to make this video to clarify that I'm not on any weird shit. I'm not on any disloyal shit. My perspective is just, no, I'm not going to keep you on the payroll while you're locked up. That's just not, that's an abuse of the relationship that you think that we have. It's like, there's probably a lot of people in your life that could help you out with money. And I have nothing against giving the guy some money for commissary, helping his girl out with whatever. It's just at a certain point, you've already worked up a significant debt with me. It takes a lot of nerve to make YouTube videos basically throwing shade at me, when realistically, I'm probably the person who showed you the most love in recent memory. Now, that being said, Brick, he's locked up. He's detoxing off perks, I'm assuming. So he's probably not in the best mental state. I'm not turning my back on him by any means. I'm just calling out some behavior that I personally don't really agree with and don't care for. So we actually do have plans. We've got some free Brick Baby shirts that we're going to be dropping in the very near future. The proceeds from that are going to him and his family. And in addition to that, we do have a live stream coming up in the very near future, probably by the end of this week. And in that live stream, we are going to be taking all of the donations. Friday is looking like it might be the day. Friday we might be doing this. All the donations are going to be going to Brick Baby to help him out. That being said, I don't really appreciate some of this weird backstabby type stuff. Honestly, it's just, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I feel like you should have more respect for the relationship that we've had over the years, and the fact that I've kept you on your feet over the years. But I'm not turning my back on you by any means. We are going to be helping Brick Baby out. So show up to that live stream Friday. Hopefully we can make it happen Friday. But yeah, Adam 22, free Brick, smack a like. We out.
That part right there.
You are now in the black box with Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!
Smack you in that bustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spider Loke. I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned.
Fuck all the talking,
With
nigga.
your music being transcending, just being stuck in the regular, status of a street nigga. And now Dodie 6 is probably not overnight, but you've been popping for some time, not probably as long as him. It's time to start trying to show an example, man. They ain't gonna keep throwing it away in a direction where niggas keep just throwing it away. So I just hope both these brothers use their better judgment, man. Sound their minds.
This
and
Dodie
realize
6
it's already too much
and
online.
PF4 beat.
Talking about
BPS
this
the
is
4.
online. The whole world is watching. But I'm gonna leave my commentary at that, and then just let y'all get an idea what's going on. So with no further ado, we finna see what Dodie 6 and P4 have been up to. Oh my mama.
Look, fool, that's a Westside Jungle, bro. I ain't with none of these games you playing, gang. I'm trying to tell you. On the set, it ain't nobody a bitch but your bitch. Cause you want some clout, you want to get viral. You're broke, you probably need some money, young nigga. I'm out here playing, I'm out here having fun, and your ass having none, young nigga. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you can't wait for what? Is you smoking, man? We gonna bump when we bump, nigga. You putting shit on your mama, and I don't know that lady. I'm sad, I'm gonna tell you straight up, gang. I ain't the nigga you want to pop it to. That's from the dead homie. Your boy just ran from me, nigga, and that nigga was a bitch, nigga, just like you. You gonna follow? Yeah, ain't nobody got no clout on that motherfucker no more, so you want to come fuck with me. And a nigga like me ain't gonna fuck with you. You feel what I'm saying? I don't blood, I'm gonna blood you down, bump her down, nigga, that's it, that's all.
Dodie back tripping again, man. As y'all know, yesterday, bro, he had the little beef thing with Peso and Bravo the Bag Chaser. Well, today it's a whole new list of ops. You get what I'm saying? He even dissed the dude that makes clothes, Asali, and then he dissed Ramble, he dissed Cinco, but now he's got into this little beef with P4. Right, from the Baby Stone Gorillas. Now, this all started when this Instagram page that posts a whole bunch of hood stuff in LA, it tagged Dodie and it tagged P4 and basically told Dodie, like, hey, you should squabble this dude, P4. And Dodie actually responded to this page saying, I just got off the phone
Cloud
with that
chase it, bitch.
Now, after he said that, that's when P4 posted on his story, like he reposted the thing of Dodie getting a DP, and then he said, oh, you smoking meth or something. Now, basically, the word people were saying on the internet, I'm not sure. I know real people that's around Dodie. I don't think nobody around him is condoning him doing meth. You get what I'm saying? That's not what's going on. You feel me? I don't even want people running with that narrative. That's weird. That's out. That's bunk, right? He's not doing that. But that's what they're saying on the internet. So that's why P4 posted that. Now, mind you, the messages you're looking at right now were posted after that P4 posted the voice messages. So this is after P4 posted the voice messages. P4 said, you don't got no skits on KS. I'm really 40 blank little boy. And Dodie said, ha ha ha, who died that I care about? I've been terrorizing your hood since I was a kid. Now, everybody who's really in the field, they know what that means, right? They know what the skits are. But if you don't know what that means, you're like a police officer. Basically, when he talks about skits, he's talking about comedy skits. And when he's saying 40 blank, he's talking about 40,000 followers. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, on to the next rapper beef. This is all entertainment, right? But he even had a problem with that dude, Cinco. You guys remember that one rapper from Long Beach, like a long time ago? Like he used to like be hot.
Shout out Iceberg. That's the name of the channel that put this together. I want to give him this credit. Oh my my bad.
Like a long time ago. His name is Cinco. Well, he went to jail for like a while, and then he got out, and he like started practicing some odd, or not odd religion, but like. I don't know. I honestly don't know. All I know is that bro went to jail. He got out. And he was on some weird.
Hit that like button, subscribe if you ain't subscribed.
No, it's not Islam. It was like something else. Well,
and I'm cooking tacos on a. What's today?
He seems like he's back in his normal street way.
Who hit me?
He's posting himself getting money. And
what's today? Monday or Wednesday?
The reform.
I ain't got no fucking job. I just get some money. What's today?
Again.
I'm making tacos, gang.
He added.
What's today?
He decided
Taco Tuesday?
Basically tell him.
Taco Friday?
Basically try to little
I don't give a
say,
fuck.
Hey, bro, you doing all that tripping? I got 10 bands for you. Now, Doty, he posted it like over 10 bands. I need that. And then after that, he posted like, I'm finna go beat bro up. And then after that, he posted, bro, don't want no smoke. Apparently, you feel me? He was really trying to get that 10 bands. He was really trying to pull up on bro. Bro went ghost. You know what I'm
Look,
saying?
y'all thought
All
I was
he
bullshit,
was
huh?
troll on the internet.
Thought I was bullshit. I said, what's today? Taco what? I just gotta cook it in a red bowl. You feel me? Just as long as I cook it in a red bowl, it's gonna be right. And then I watch TV with the red lights. You feel me?
Nigga, so everybody could see. Nigga,
oh, it's Friday?
Yeah,
Well, it's Taco Friday.
I would tell because I seen that he said he wanted to go on no jumper, right? He said he wanted a no jumper interview. He said he already got one locked in. You get what I'm saying? I would tell bro, like, you know, the feds, the federal, the FBI is watching no jumper, bro. Not only with the big baby, big U shit, but why you think Crip Mac is in the feds right now? Bro, come on, like, we really from LA, bro. We know how gun cases work in LA, bro. Unless you're a real felon, you got on probation, you get caught with a gun, then you're cooked. You know what I'm saying? But as far as people who's not on probation, I know people who have gone to jail for guns like 3 times and got a DA reject every single time. Isn't it crazy that Crip Mac, the most famous Crip on No Jumper, he gets a DA reject on his gun charge, but then the FBI pick him up right after? You don't think that's a coincidence? It's not a coincidence, bro. It's because he's on No Jumper talking about being a Crip. I would never tell nobody how to run their program or do what they should do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you some news that you could use. You get what I'm saying? Proceed with caution. I'm not even saying don't go to No Jumper. I'm just saying proceed with caution. You get what I'm saying? Watch what you say. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. Just that mafia swag, fly tripping. You see me dripping all this Max off. Bay Mac. Be about your money at all costs. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. Just that mafia swag, fly tripping. You see me dripping all this Max off. Bay Mac. Be about your money at all costs. I'm from the land of the crack pavement. When niggas holler stay dangerous, and swallow left just like Devontae Davis. Niggas haters, they don't laugh shit. We be on that game shit. He thought he got away. I chasing down LeBron James shit. Blood stain from the stainless. He need a paramedic. And we play ball. Everybody around me athletic. Still stepping. Well committed. I stand on business. Every load I jump in, that bitch tinted. Won't catch me slipping. About my money low, run me that bag. Call my bitch and say I need you, she gon' run to me fast. That mafia swag, she can't get enough. And she know I'm about my man, she let her sit and watch me add all this money up. Riders popping out the cut like roaches when the lights on. I'm just like BG, with my niggas, whether right or wrong. DNA mafia. You enter in the danger zone. Tiny Macs be cracking heads, you better have your helmet on. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag.
Hey, anybody on here that be watching? Hey, anybody on here be watching and nobody know anybody with beats or anything? Like, tell them I pay them, gang. I pay them. Dead homies. Nigga, I pay them, nigga. Dead homies. Nigga, I need an intro. I need an outro. I need the endo. I need an outdo. I need the graphic design. Nigga, I need all that, nigga. On everything. I'm finna. Yeah, look. Tell any of your young homies. Anybody you know that kick that shit. I swear to God, nigga, them niggas would be my intro, nigga. Them niggas would be my intro to Say Less. And then I'm gonna always keep my logo the same, you know. But what I am gonna do, I'm gonna pay for what I owe. But then I want the same beat that nigga fucked it up on, and then on my outro, I'm gonna fuck it up. And I don't even rap. But I bet you when I fuck it up though, you think I can rap. Yeah, anybody that knows somebody in their hood that got something recorded, I tell them like this: I'm gonna play your shit, and then I'm gonna rap on that same beat. So if you think you fucked it up, I ain't rapped it so long, I'm gonna fuck your shit up. So don't send me nothing if you ain't stepping. This is Say Less. I don't rap. But if I put it on here, no dead homies, nigga. I'll out rap your rap. And I'll pay you for it. And I'll push your shit. Cause I don't give a fuck, nigga. What? Nigga, I do anything. I believe I can do anything better, nigga. On my mama. And that's how you always win. That's how you always win. Just believe you could do something better than the next man. Nigga. Okay. Every time you answer your phone, be like, hello? Just do this in the Nike store or just do this walking down the street and just be like, even if you got an Obama phone, just be like, and then you see the black rubber bands on it. You know them other rubber bands, they be busting and shit like that. You know what I mean? That's that 99-cent store Dollar Tree shit. Nigga. Come on, gang. I got thick hair. I got thick bands. Don't you think I need to bust them down to where they don't bust on me? Or if I get into some, the rubber bands ain't gonna blow in the wind? I'm just saying. 2 weeks ago, the nigga told me when I did this, he said, oh, you showing us your rent money. And I thought to myself, yeah, I could be a bitch ass nigga. You know what I mean? That could have been some rent money. So let me show it the next month when rent due again and show him the same stack that I had last time and show him the same rent money. Just walk around shit. Look. Bitch, this ain't no game. Look. Bitch, this ain't no game. You see some pet? Like, come on, bitch, this ain't no game, nigga. Like, Bosco who? Munchie where? The fuck these niggas talking about? Oh, hold on. I'm about to fall onto the TV, gang. Like, Bosco who? Munchie where? I can't keep this live. They told me last time, hey, we gave you a warning. You just started, hey, past these 7 questions. You can't do that again. Woo, you in California. It's guidelines to this shit. Best believe this live, I gotta delete. Cause I showed you niggas this shit. Bosco. I'll go through the woods. Bosco. Munchie. Nigga, I'll go through there loud as a motherfucker. Nigga, you could come with 12 niggas. Y'all better be ducking behind some trees. They come with that. Bow, 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 bow. I'm coming with that. You know that Terminator? Man, you know how the Terminator sound effects sound like, nigga. You know what the Terminator, nigga, the motherfucking Transformer sound effects sound like in the theater, nigga. You better act like you there, nigga. Yeah, this nigga, that's me. By myself. What homies? The homies I got is okay. Say hello to my little friends. That's the little homies I got. God bless her. Your mother. Oh shit.
This time that I pass, it's that mafia swag, fly tripping. You see me dribble all this max off, Maybach. Be about your money at all costs. Hop on the interstate.
Your boy.
live on the YouTube or in a real way. Shout out to New York City, man. Yeah, we running fast. Back to back. And we slow, man. What it do with us, you just did me a favor. Hey, y'all hit that like button, man, so we can turn it up in here, man. In a real way, hit that like button, man, so we can turn it up in here, man. If you want that fade, go ahead and push that like button. If you don't hit that like button, you turning down the fade, man. In a real way, but that's if you don't hit that like button, you turning down the fade. Off the dribble, y'all be talking about y'all need that fade, well, I need y'all to hit that like button.
Yeah, man, I can't really fuck with Aaron the Plumber no more, man.
No, he didn't show up.
He be showing big ups to Loose Cannon. He still be fucking with Loose Cannon. That nigga's a snitch. That's why I can't talk to him no more. Like, we done, nigga. It ain't even nothing about no internet shit. Like, nigga, it's just...
You know what I'm saying? In the real way, bro.
Oh, we finna watch Peanut Butter Man.
I'm gonna let one linger, then the other.
Peanut Butter Draws.
This case
Peanut Butter Draws is the mayor. You better salute
He's
him.
a victim.
Oh,
he got some bullshit on his
because
face.
if he can't see you coming,
he got HK on his face.
He gonna tell somebody. Shut your bitch ass up.
Maybe the
So here we go.
Got the Woods and the Aryan Brotherhood. I don't know. I don't think the Hoovers did it, but allegedly they say the Hoovers poked them up. Braze is a victim. He got a tattoo he can't stand on. He got a disrespectful tattoo and he paid for it. Don't send no messages to me. I'm out here living life. I'm making babies, making money. I'm going to holler at the kids. I'm doing great.
Yeah,
Papa.
and you holler at
holler at Booty Braze.
And then you holler at the grid program.
Both y'all's in YA doing the same shit. Holler at Braze.
Look,
don't holler at me.
You quick to say.
Holler at GB about his
You quick to say, Papa. Why you don't mention me?
Rolling it up.
Oh, because your brother gonna say
with a poor,
Neptune. It's like that. Munchie I lied. You was a bitch. And until you get Big Munchie on here, you's a bitch. And talk about OG Neptune the Goone. And he's gonna tell you on live.
Embarrassment to the
yeah, blood is like that.
For fighting and squabbling. So to Bobby A, keep my name out your mouth. Keep my name out your titles and your content, bro. You a liar. You a weirdo we never met. To Popeye, don't send no messages to me. I don't even want no positive message from you because I can't learn nothing. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody.
Why he ain't mentioned me though? Why he ain't never mentioned Neptune? Nah, never. And I went on Spotterlow and put your penny draws down.
You think all this these juvenile hall white tactics to work?
That's what I'm waiting on.
And it didn't. It came to the yard.
Bosco came with the booty jokes. You know you got to come with the facts if you come with booty jokes. So until you get the transmission, and you got to have pictures. Don't say I was messing with the transmission without no pictures. Come with some pictures. This is the internet. Other than that, on Bloods you lying. And you ain't gonna never find them. So on Bloods, you a bitch. On all my dead homies that I ever went to funerals on, you will never get that information. So on all my dead homies that's in the dirt, Bloods, you's a bitch. You's a liar. And that's on all the red homies.
On Bloods, nigga,
mention Neptune. No. I ain't got it. No, IFG. No. Munchie didn't start from IFG. Munchie started from CMG.
Your brother was cool.
Shut your bitch ass up.
But now he can't come to the hood because his big brother fucked up. Papa, you's a loser. You talking about you got a wife. Do she know you was interested in men? Papa? Don't let me find her Facebook. I'll send it to her.
Wow.
And bitches love me. I end up guarding her. Stop playing with me. I'm good with 92nd Street. Yeah, man. It's a little dime sack, man. This to the cloud chasers. This to the cloud chasers. Because cloud kill, bro.
I am him.
Don't indulge, bro. That YouTube
He
channel ain't even
disrespected Popeye
working.
right
Lies,
now.
the propaganda and the
And
BS
he said,
out
I got the tranny, that you got the pictures,
Bobby,
and I sent them to your girl. Why you ain't never said nothing about Neptune the Goone? I broke up kicking cat being boo.
Doing
I,
shit.
by myself, broke up kicking cat being boo.
I wasn't even hitting jail.
And Bosco came with the booty jokes and said, I pulled up to the hood with a tranny. Hey, look, that's a good story. But prove what you say. Ain't this the internet? Munchie.
Nothing.
Tell your brother, Big Munchie, to say on the internet. Neptune the Goone from Queen Street didn't always have his back since day one. And in the pen, when I knew he was foul, I still fucked niggas up for him. Back phase, front phase, got off first, got off last. We won.
Braves, you's a buster. You and your can't do no who's and you ain't spoken your selling. GB's a weirdo. Shout out Dulo, man, from Mantis Park. Dulo from Mantis, roll him up. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. So GB, you might as well keep AML out your mouth and this middle lane. Nah, just take that. Just do middle lanes, bro. Keep the A out of there, cause I'll be mad at Dulo if I was you. But Dulo made me ball it up. Get up out of here. Eviction. Speaking of eviction, Ring Do out right now. Everybody go.
Neptune the Goone ain't been ran out of nowhere. No how, no jail, no prison, no juvenile hall. Ain't nobody got no stories on me like that. That's why Brick Baby said Neptune, the blood for extra. Ain't nobody did nothing to me. Nigga, when I was a kid, I was brazy. Nigga,
everybody just go.
I was a football player. I always wanted to win. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, if I slam your head in a motherfucking them old ass phones that they used to have in East Lake, where they call your mama and they used to call the brown phone call, let the wrong nigga be close. I was like, yeah, mama. Nigga, you think it be bells to get out of school, nigga.
Man, YouTube channel, everybody like, subscribe, man, share this thing. Run it up. I'm trying to get to 25K subscribers. I'm at 23, 24 right now. I want to run it up, do it up. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, everybody tap it on tap out. That's the beats in. Bitch.
Blind nigga calling niggas bitches. But I'ma save this for my mama. Cause I ain't see it all the way to the front like y'all. I popped on here with y'all, so let me go ahead and save Buster Blood one time. Cause I know he said some stupid shit. And then he over here talking bad about Popeye. I don't know about Popeye, you know, being no gay shit or nothing. And then when the homies talk about it, they ain't said nothing about it. So, you know, I know him and Bosco got a narrative. And they gotta, no matter what, they gotta be G's on the internet. Like, if they know y'all from the internet, they're gonna always be the biggest gangsters. And they'll always know how to outplot you because this is their life. Like, you just jumping in the water. They already know how to swim, just like them being on the streets. They jumping in the water. They don't know how to swim. So all they know is internet. So you got to get up on their shit. And you got to get niggas that really put them on blast, that really stand on it, like how I did in Spider-Load. I was like, nigga, what? Man, these niggas on the internet said, what? I didn't give a fuck. Nigga, you niggas lying. You niggas lying. Let me see. Who we on right now? I'm about to look up some old shit in a minute. I ain't even want to have to go old shit. But then Loose Cannon, this nigga got everything censored up and you can't watch this and you can't watch that. I wonder why. And then for the people that didn't see this last night, I gotta play this for y'all again and let y'all know about Kanye West allegedly being a Bobski like a girl when he was young. Yeah, for real, for real. But that's what Lil Munchie try to do. Lil Munchie turned IF because Big Munchie dad ain't from IF. I mean, ain't from Swans. Lil Munchie dad is from Swans. So what Lil Munchie did was take his brother name, and since his dad was from family Swans, that's why he turned equal with family. And that's why I said, let me and Big Munchie get on the phone. Little Munchie knows I would demolish him, and I won't do no stuttering. And then me and Munchie, it ain't gonna even be like, it's just gonna be like we kicking this shit like, hey, you remember your sister? Woo. Hey, you remember your little brother? Woo. Hey, you remember your mom, your dad? That part.
Yeah, he been sucking for a while. He been sucking since an adolescent all the way to a teenager. What you been sucking me? That's why you acting the way you acted, Kanye. You been sucking me. And y'all thought I wasn't gonna say nothing about this shit. The boy need help. That boy admitted to sucking his cousin meat from 6 to 14. That's 8 years. You been like something. You can't tell me now that you ain't been sucking either. I don't give a damn what you say. Let me find out you was up there in them hills with Caitlyn Jim. Telling Kim to go ahead and go to bed. I'm gonna stay up and write music. You really writing with Caitlyn. Sucking through a what? And you enjoy it. You didn't tell nobody about it either. Now you coming out now with some sympathy. I've been damn. I know you fix everybody in life. You get your short, bald headed ass down here and help my good brother Kanye. He been on his knees. And he wasn't praying. Don't y'all understand Kanye wrote Jesus walks? Man, you really been through the wire. He was sucking through the wire. You other hoes can never. You hoes can never. And I know y'all laughing at Kanye, but the man is, he's sad, man. He gone out bad. And now his cousin that who allegedly meat he was sucking was in jail now for murdering his pregnant girlfriend. You're gonna ask the good Lord forgive him of his sins, hopefully. Now you done brought up these goddamn allegations. Now he gotta walk the yard knowing that you used to make Kanye suck your meat. Come on, dog. So every time Kanye went over Big Fam house, he was sucking meat. And leak the Sugar Boys. I understand it now. His behavior, I understand it now. I understand it now. Our brother Yeezy. He made Yeezy jump over a jump. Do you understand me? He made Yeezy jump over a jump, man. This man has been sucking meat for a while. Ladies, watch your children. Then I always say you can't bring your children around anybody. It ain't just boyfriends.
Watch your children.
You gotta watch around their children. Cause this type of
Watch
shit
your
be
children.
going on. You got
Niggas.
give children. Whoa, pleasure then.
No, you didn't.
That's what we doing now.
No, that ain't what we doing.
That's what we doing now.
No, not me.
It's sad, man. That man went through it. Kanye ain't the only one been sucking meat. He might have been sucking it through the wire.
Who else?
Got other people out here sucking it through the window.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's somebody right now getting their meat sucked through the window. To the wall. Till the sweat dripped out my mouth. Man, all you.
No, they ain't doing that. They ain't doing that.
That's all I'm saying.
No, you saying too much.
Careful. We got to be more observant to our surroundings for our children. They're being played with. Ladies, I know you want to bring this nigga home. You've been moaning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You been on this nigga, got money. You want to bring him, show him out to your hunger.
Yep.
I'm going to run to the store, get some groceries. You leave these pedophile ass around your kids. Can't do it. You can't do it.
Cannot.
You can't do it.
Can't
You
do
can't
it.
trust him.
Can't bring no Boscos around.
Damage.
You cannot bring no munchies around.
No out here in the streets from the hoes that they go to these children and brainwash.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Brainwash.
What did he do to him?
6 to 14. Our brother. Come there.
Our brother. Sucking sausage.
Not enough money in the world to be now, but he can still remember how to tell us. That fuels me. I'm vexed. I'm quite vexed right
Yeah,
now.
you went to church Sunday to say vex. That's a church word.
That poor man dealing with turmoil. His favorite head sucker left. Yeah, Kim left. See, Kim remind him of him. See, he was trying to teach Kim. He was trying to do it for Kim. That's why Kim got a body up, baby. I know.
Nah.
It's sit the reins.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he
Yeah,
didn't.
I see why you got out of
No, he
here.
didn't.
Holly King, Chloe too. She, all of them. Except for Caitlin. The rest of them. Come here. Kanye didn't want to act right. Come here. Tristan Thomas didn't want to act right. Come here. Lamar didn't want to act right. Come here. I'll be a Kardashian. Doug Kardashian. You goddamn right. We can start our own show. I get this shit right. I'll be the first thing at that barbecue. You damn right. All this finger food shit, all this caviar. Never. You get them goddamn boudin links over again.
Boudin?
Hell yeah. My kid, we family now. Right now, the first night too. You damn right. Let's get this in right now. You ain't gotta get no artificial semen in you. You gonna get the real semen in you. Yeah, straight from these senses. Yeah, real talk. Oh, that's saturated, baby. Yeah. You think I won't walk Kim Kardashian to my church? You a mama? Nah. My mama could be sitting on the front row. Scoop your ass down.
Scoop your ass down.
Well, I'm your mama. I don't give a damn who you is. I can't care. You gonna show us some goddamn
He
shit.
said, I'm your mama. I don't give a damn who you is.
I'm quick to fight a woman. A nigga, I'm scared. But a woman, I'm ready to get down in there. But I ain't gonna do them because I don't touch women. But I want to put that fear in this whole heart. I put fear in my mama heart. I wish you would disrespect Kim Kardashian. The fight is. I'm ready to fight brothers and sisters, whoever don't like it. I get down for mine. And don't forget, I got my fight going. Kim got servo body going. Now do what we pay you to do, big boy. Kim got that.
He said, so do what we pay you to do, big boy. This nigga stupid.
The fight on my mama disrespect Kim. I'm not bullshitting now tonight. I'm telling you what God knows. I won't allow. Ooh, nasty. Is it fair? I wouldn't even worry about it because Prime Stickers hook you up for $50 instantly when you play your first $5 line.
It's certified like Drewski with them goddamn commercials.
I ain't gonna lie. You may not ever ball again.
No.
All right, man. Your boy Neptune the Goone up out of here, man. I've been on here for some hours already. I'm gonna check in with y'all later. I'm gonna log in later. Say less. I'm out. Go. Go.